Hello, everybody, and welcome to... Oh my god, I almost pulled the mic out. I almost pulled the, like, out of the backside of the the Wave XLR. I almost just pulled it out. I was like, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That wouldn't have worked. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully your day's been going all right. I had to swing by the grocery store earlier because we got to make some stuff for a little small family gathering we're doing tomorrow because we didn't do anything for Crimbus because everybody was all over the place. So we were like, they were like, y'all want to do it on December 30th? And I'm like, that's not Crimbus, but yeah, that's fine. So I was like, that works. Oh, dives for TV remote. Apparently I'm loud. Apparently I'm loud on the television. Apparently I have louded the television. I set up I set up my laptop in the den earlier so Erica could play Lethal Company again with Robo and I believe Zach. Forgot who all was in there, but she seemed like she was having fun, which is so funny because the whole time she's like, Nick, how do I? And I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea how to do anything. I was like, I have not played. I have not played this video game. I was like, I don't know. I was like, all I know is the thing that I know about other thing, which is not this. There you go. You're louder than the TV shows I was watching on Max. Oh, that's because my shit's all normalized, whereas most TV programs they have a little bit more dynamic than what I do, which is fine. I prefer my microphone to actually not be very super dynamic, because when it's super dynamic, that's how you get situations where you're like, oh, I can't hear a damn thing he's saying. Oh, that's way too loud. I prefer to just be wherever it is. I used to actually cap it. When we first started. I used to cap it like -6, but nowadays, most of the time, it's normally hard limited at like -3. Nobody cares about this. Anyway, point being, we're gonna do some DMC1 tonight. I actually debated on doing this, but I was like, I'm thinking I have to take tomorrow night off, just to get ready for New Year's Eve, because it's always a pretty crazy stream. Might be a little different this year. I don't know. Things have been. This year's been so strange. Like everything's been like different than usual. So definitely been like which you would think 2020 was like the one that was different than usual, I guess, in like more ways than whatever. But yeah, no, I'd say 2023 has actually been the one that's been like the most strange, like across the board, as far as like everything just being everything being different. But yeah. Hope everybody's doing good. It's good to see everyone, of course. I'm thinking what I'm probably gonna do tonight, since we started a little bit later than normal. I think what we'll probably do, like, since we've seen most of these cutscenes like a million times, outside of like some of the more iconic ones, which there are a few of them. I was thinking maybe we could probably just bump through most of the cutscenes in this game, because yeah, I don't think missing random loud phantom cutscene for the 50th time is really gonna matter too much. Apparently that multi translated mod thing is also like for DMC1. I actually didn't know that. Good luck, Sass. Enjoy the rinse. If I can't hear you, I'm leaving. Damn. Just straight up be like, if I cannot hear you, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Gone. But yeah, I think, oh shit, I need to plug in the I didn't know you were gonna do DMC1 this year. Yeah, I normally try to do it in between Majora's Mask and DMC3, but that was actually something I need to check. I mean, YouTube's edit feature takes like 2 days to do anything. It's like the most worthless deal. I could have probably just taken this video down and then re-uploaded it, and then it would have been fine. But hey, Rando Night 3 is up. Rando Night 3 is up, which is cool. I mean, it is now. I gotta put up Night 4 as well, because I was waiting on whatchamacallit, the other thing to do, but we actually completed that Rando. I'm actually very proud of that. Like, not even as a joke. Like, I'm actually very proud that we were able to make it through that, because it's I've come to the conclusion that Majora's Mask randomizers are pretty tough. We learned a lot, and I can safely say that there's like a lot of things in that now that we've pushed towards, like, closer towards like 100%ing Majora's Mask as far as like tiny checks go. Not 100%ing, but doing doing like a good bit more than we normally would, because we always do like all masks and all that stuff. But in this case, it was actually pretty interesting to see like grottos and all that stuff that I normally just wouldn't touch. So that was pretty cool to see that whole thing. But yeah, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't even know. I have no idea. Anyway, oh yeah, I was gonna go plug these in because I almost forgot to plug in the trees, man. Oh. I come back to it. Majora's Mask made me a bunch of points. That did do that, because we had quite a few interesting developments during that, which was pretty funny, because we had like why in the world are these lights pink right now? They're not supposed to be. These aren't supposed to be pink. Hang on a second. Let me double check something really quick. Watching the MM VOD made you want to play the OOT, right? Oh, dude. Yeah, I think yeah, I think I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing more Ocarina of Time randomizers or Majora's Mask randomizers, and starting to get used to like the glitches and stuff in them, because like MM shares a bunch of similarities glitch-wise with Ocarina, which is really interesting. Which I guess that means they weren't aware of them back then, or they didn't care to fix them, which is weird. But I think a lot of those weren't found until later. But I know like the recoil flips do not exist in Ocarina. Instead, it's just mega flips, which are about the same. Well, I guess they're not the same to pull off. They're a little bit more difficult, but. Sorry, I had to hit that fat vape. And by fat vape, I mean this. My brain's all scattered. It's been a strange day, for sure. But anyway, yeah, let's see if we can just bust through DMC1 and see what that's all about, and do the do. I see Jigakuro with $2 here. Yeah, I know. Thanks. I know you can't see me. Yes, I'm on the start screen because I'm just talking right now. We haven't swapped anything. But yeah, we'll flip over to this here in a second. So Jigakaro's got this link here that says, where's the tweet that's like high value art heists should be legal and should be like a national pastime between countries, like capture the flag. That's my platform. Like hang on a second. Like I'd stay in museum security as a job just for that to be on the defending team against some country's art heist team. Could be like Eurovision, but more fun. No bloodshed allowed, no weapons, you gotta use your hands only. We should also be allowed to trade players between nations. Is this Tumblr? Is this what Tumblr just does? 96 countries immediately descend on the British Museum to get their stuff back. Damn. They just roll in, dude. I think it's time to take it back. Time to take it back. They got it all stored there anyway. They got a hell of a lot of it. You know, I think the next the next highest place that had that much art that was just stolen was probably Hobby Lobby. Probably Hobby Lobby, right? Just Hobby Lobby out there with their stolen artifacts. Stolen ass artifacts. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I still remember that whole that whole thing with Hobby Lobby and their stolen artifacts. That shit was like the weirdest. That was like the weirdest fucking headline. My brain just went back to, we can't see you, right? I'm just like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Indeed. Sorry, because I looked back up and saw that. I don't know why that was funny. I'm just like, yes, I do indeed. But Anyway, welcome again, everybody, to this. Hopefully you guys have been doing all right. I got this. Yeah, about the MM Rando thing. I'm happy that we did it, because I thought that was gonna be a disaster. I really did. Because like I went back and watched the VOD for it, and I was like, oh god, this is gonna be like, because it was such a, oh my god, it was such a slog. I did such a bad job with it. The seed was weird. I wasn't like quite prepared for like anything to do with that. Like because like I think even at that point I knew even less about like Majora's Mask as far as like where all the checks are and things like that. So that was pretty, it was bad. Like that was rough. And then the seed was screwed up too, because I think it was like an earlier version of the it was an earlier version of MMR, but I don't remember what version it was or whatever. But apparently that version, like there were a few issues I think regarding some different stuff as far as like logic goes. I don't even think they had like proper glitch logic at that point. No, they did. They had it. It just, they didn't have as many features for it. Not as many features and as much support for like different stuff. Oh my god, the fucking start screen double. The start screen to Devil May Cry, I think always catches me off guard. I'm trying to get it captured. It catches me off guard more ways than one. I think every time I do this, I always forget to capture it right away. And besides, I have to reset this to default because it's currently in Smallland. The other thing I wanted to figure out is for when we do the next Majora's Mask thing, I want to figure out a better tracker, because the tracker, in my opinion, was, damn, there it goes. The tracker was like less than satisfactory. I like how that's the entire fucking screen. Like it's just the whole screen. Man, I didn't know. I knew it would be large. I just didn't think it'd be that. It was pretty intense. Pretty intense, man. Remake Rando was really fun when I played it. I just did item Rando though, not enemy Rando. Dude, I think that's the thing I want to do next time with MM is apparently they just added the enemy randomizer, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I'm sure I'd love to just be like walking into a room and it's just a bunch of cat crap turtles. Just a bunch of cat crap turtles screaming cat crap at you, but it wouldn't be cat crap because the audio would be randomized, and so we would have no idea exactly what it was. It would just be loud sounds. Just sounds that are being made. Also, Erica messaged me and was like, I just started, and Erica was like, you alright? And I'm like, what? And she's like, oh, I thought you were working. I was like, yeah, I am. And she was like, she's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I think so. And she's like, I just didn't get any of the notifications. I was like, sick. I was like, none of, like, no Discord, no fucking Twitch. I'm like, oh, we notification dry tonight. Needles gets another sub to Go Off King. Well, thank you, Needles, and also Jigakuro for the $2. Thank you for making it reindeer, but you only got for a couple more days. I'm gonna use them while we got him. I think that's my other goal. I'm gonna make sure we should have a custom making it reindeer next year and just see how that goes. I was gonna ask, could you get the old seed back from the first run? Depending on how they handled the seeds, I know that there's like event markers for the seeds that like maybe I could. No, probably not, because I think the logic is completely different now anyway. So like the only way I could get it is if I could get just the actual ROM, the generated ROM file for my completely legitimate copy. Probably not, no. Probably not. Well, Wodeer is like his own thing, right? Oh, speaking of which, I need to actually reset where I'm at. Let me see if this just works. Nope, because it flipped me. It done flipped me. Oh my god. It did flip. Oh, I know why, actually. Because this is flipped, which it was never supposed to be. It was never supposed to be, and now it is. Bam. Now it's fixed. Now I gotta fix chat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Chat, on the other hand, I cannot fix quite as easily, so I'm just gonna put this over here. Put this over here, and as that one person on YouTube said, my weird ass camera position, which is true. This is a very strange camera position for a lot of people, because like a lot of it A lot of it's just hanging out downtown, which I just started to notice, like, every time I did that there were so many games where, like, major core UI elements were like down in like the bottom right or the top right, and I was like, fuck this. I was like, every time I do this, I feel like I'm always just like blocking something. Whereas, oh, you think so? Well, well, it couldn't be because we didn't have Skycam. We didn't have Skycam in that. That video starts in Skycam. Are you sure? I thought this was one of the more recent VoDs. Oh god, now I gotta go check. Now I gotta go check. There's not many comments on the YouTube VoDs normally, so I can find this pretty easy. Hang on a second. One of the first ones I see is 6-piece chicken McNobody, which I love reading that every time. Oh wait, maybe it wasn't even a... Oh, right, you're right. Because it was the highlight reels. It wasn't actually the, it wasn't the other thing. Also, on a completely separate note, the Rando logo is really nice. It looks very good. It's very like modern, but like, because I've seen a lot of interpretations of like Majora as like just visually, and I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I just looked at that and was just appreciating the fact that it looked nice. Just appreciating the fact that it looked nice. Trying to think if there was anything else interesting or fun or anything like that that was going on that I had to share. I don't think I have anything. Holy shit, dude! I will say this might be one of the most aggressive flags I've seen in a web URL. This is at the end of. Oh my god! This is at the end of like the YouTube, like, I guess the YouTube studio comment section. Look at how aggressive this shit is. Engage status, value, comment category not engaged. That sounds like you don't have like your fucking like atmospheric shields up before you take. Like some shit like your spaceship's about to go into space and you have no way to breathe. And you're just like, shit, not engaged. Comment section. Ugh. All right. I mean, I get what it is. It's for, I guess it's to like flag whether or not you're actually like viewing the comment section of your content. But, that is, whew, that's aggressive. It's one of the most aggressive flags I've ever seen in a URL. Like it was just like, it's like it was coming after me. Specifically just coming after me. So in keeping with tradition, oh, I guess one fun thing, I did pick up a new mouse mat, because I needed to get one that was like a different type of like texture, because my other one was like a cloth one, you know, just got like it's got like the bound edges too and all that stuff, right? I can't really show it to you because I can't tilt this camera down that much, but has like the bound edges or whatever. I had to get like a thicker one that was a different material, because sometimes Kale comes up here and like sits in my lap, and then for some reason he just decides to start kneading the mouse mat. So I was trying to find one that would like resist cat claw a little bit better. Not that he doesn't destroy it or anything, but like his little paws always sit right here where the mouse is. And then like if he gets like it gets like pills in it, like where he just like is picking at it, like, I'm like, damn it, stop. And then I realized like I try to like drag my mouse over and it's like, I'm like, God. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Thankfully mouse mats are pretty fucking cheap, but I found this one was pretty inexpensive, and it's like a thicker texture and like weave, so that way it, I think, resists that kind of stuff a little bit more. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. My desktop is also like actual wood, so it's like a little imperfect, so it's a little wavy in some spots. Like it was planed correctly, but I guess like it's just a little wavy, so a thicker mouse mat makes sure that it stays like flat, because it gives us something to like kind of fill in those waves. But anyway, I do apologize for starting so late. I know it's like almost like 10 o'clock or whatever, but I don't know. I wanted to do a little something since we're straight not going to stream tomorrow, and then we're of course going to do New Year's Eve on the 31st, which will be a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. And I do think I am going to like I'm going to check it just to see like the weird multi-translated mod thing. I'm going to look into that just to see like what the hell it's all about and all that stuff, and just see whatever, because if it works I'm gonna test like the first like 10 minutes of it, see if it's okay, and then go from there. Because I didn't want it to be like one of those things where it was like stupid or whatever, like not even worth doing or so whatever. Just see how it goes. What is this, Starfleet? I don't know, man. Is it? I wish. I'd take that. Actually, I don't know if I'd want to live in the Star Trek universe. Sometimes I think I would, and then other times I'm like, I don't know about all that. I don't know if I want to exist in the same space as like the Borg. So I don't know if I'd want to go down that road. Hey, look, it's our save file from last time, which for some reason is on hard. Oh, because that's the follow-up. So we did last year in 3 hours and 39 in-game minutes, which probably because I was busy yammering on about some bullshit here and there, I'm sure. But I'm not exactly gonna push it to try to beat that or anything. But I probably will. I was thinking about again maybe skipping some cutscenes here and there because
there was a war between
we have seen these plenty of times and they're amazing. And if you've never seen them, we have many years of VoDs of Devil May Cry if you want to go and watch it and just be like, oh, yep, these suck. these suck. They're amazing and terrible. You get to watch Sparta in his stupid demon form just do like spin kicks and stuff. Because I appreciate that Sparta is basically on like the same playing field as that one guy who was like, recording himself in his garage doing like sweet Jedi moves or some shit. That's pretty much where he's at. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the guy who was doing sweet Jedi moves probably was more skilled at the wacky wavy inflatable arm flatty man. Because I can talk. King Boo, I see you sipping. What you doing? King Boo, we made it through an MM rando. Are you fucking proud of me? The thing you wanted us to do like 80 years ago. I've actually made it through one. I'm not a complete idiot. What, the really slow roundhouse kick? Dude, that reminds me of this, like, okay, so there's this soap opera that Erica's been watching since she was a kid because her mom watched it. So it's like semi-comfort and also like, haha, we're gonna make fun of it. And so she watches it periodically, like every couple weeks to catch up or whatever. And I've started watching it with her just like, just to joke around about it and shit, because like, God, it's hilarious, right? And there was this scene where this girl threw this like slow motion ass punch, and it is some of the worst visual effects / acting I think I've ever seen in my life, and it is fucking incredible.
If you know what I mean.
Like, it's so good. Like, I was dying. Like, I could not stop laughing. I was like, rewind that shit. I gotta see it again. And I think my favorite part about that is that, like, I guess because soap operas are so fucking low budget that, like, I feel like it's one of the last bastions of, like, garbage acting that you can actually find that's genuine. Not all of them are terrible. Some of the people on those shows are actually pretty good, but God, some are so bad. So bad. Speaking of so bad, this opening scene is just terrible, and I love it. It's so stupid. Yeah, they're their own flavor, and like I said, I feel like they're one of the few, like, they're one of the few places where you can still find, like, just doo-doo acting in, like, its raw, pure form.
Sword. Time to go to work, guys.
What the shit? What does he even do there? Like, what is this? He becomes like Red Aura, but he doesn't actually use Devil Trigger or anything, and he just starts shooting the bike. And somehow, the fucking recoil from the guns just pushes it back a little bit. Just a little bit, and then it flies away, and then it blows up. Because that's how anything physics-based works. But who gives a shit? Because this is a dimension land where it's the crazy lady with the pool cue behind her.
But I'm not
That she should probably just use as a weapon. I don't know why she doesn't. But,
I came here to seek
matter of fact, I'm surprised, actually, that no one uses a pull cue as a weapon
What?
in Devil May Cry. I'm a little disappointed now, actually. I call the streams I like to watch, including this one, My Soaps. It's just so funny. Damn, you just... Kimchi, I'm wounded.
20 years ago,
As the creator of Perler Bead Square Duck, and also Pipissy Can, you have wounded me. Because now I'm a soap opera. Don't lump me in with wrestling. Because let's be real, wrestling since the 90s has just been fucking targeted at, like... It's just soap opera for boys. I'm gonna put that in big quotes. Because I used to joke about that when I was younger, and like people did not believe me. They're like, no, it's not. And I'm not talking about the fact that it's made up. I'm talking about the fact that it was male-targeted, drama-based entertainment that occurred on like a nightly and weekly basis. I'm like, it's literally, it's just like boy-targeted fucking soap opera. That's all it was. That's all wrestling ever was. It was the same old fucking plots just rehashed over and over and over and over. It's just the same shit. And I mean, it's great. It's funny as shit, right? But like, I don't know. Like, it's always so funny to me just like to think about that. Like this, how fucking stupid wrestling is. Like even back in the day with like Ric Flair and like all those assholes, like fucking, it was absolutely just like, it was just quote unquote boy targeted soap opera. What am I doing? Am I trying to get this? Oh my god, everything in this game. Everything is just so fucking janky and just impossible. I don't even know if this is where that blue orb is. I also don't know why I care, because it really doesn't matter. Also, shout out to the fact that they just completely just hide that, like that's something to do. that's just some shit. They're like, yeah, just hide it. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. Fress flying in for the top rope here in Wrestling Talk. Did Fress fly in? I don't think they did. I don't think they did. A B-Bits Wrestling League. Do you mean like a physical wrestling league, or are we talking like a like with some fictitious shit? I don't know. I'm too old now. I don't know if I can wrestle anymore. Flag whipping out of control, man. Big wind. But that's probably exactly how people feel about like soap operas too, though, right? Like they probably just see this and they're like, this is so stupid, but it's fucking awesome, right? Like you just like, this is so fucking bad. And like, I mean, there have been a few scenes like since I've started watching where I'm like, dude, I'm like, this is so dumb. I fucking love it. Like it's so ridiculous. You cannot help but just be like, this is so great. I love this. I love how awful this is. It's terrible, and I'm all about it. Like there was an actual scene where a woman who tried to shoot her own child with a gun, and also like own child's like wife or some shit. not only did she's like reformed now because she's like out of prison or some shit, and then got out on like good behavior, or like got like exonerated. I don't fucking know, dude. Point being, some other woman who didn't like her shoves her face into a plate of spaghetti, and I'm like, what is fucking happening? I'm like, this is so good. Like, this is so good. I'm like, where else would you get quality entertainment like that, where somebody just shoves somebody else's face into a plate of spaghetti and you are supposed to take it completely serious? Like, you were supposed to be like, oh no she fucking didn't. Oh no she didn't. Oh hell no, girl, you did not. Oh hell no. Wrestling's not stupid, it's science. What kind of science is it? Like what division of science are we talking here? Now you want spaghetti? That cost you $14.86 because I'm a Fazoli's. Because that's how terrible I am. That's how terrible I am at existence. I say it every year. I love the way those trees look. It's good shit. But in the real world, but the world of real-life martial arts can be just as fucking weird, as I learned the other day about Karjitsu, which is jiu-jitsu matches taking place within a compact hatchback. You know, sometimes if I'm talking to like a child, it's fun to make stuff up. What I think is insulting is the fact that you just made shit up and then said it to me to my face. A full-grown man who has the brain of a child. So like, I feel like you just said these words to me. They're not real. You just made them up. And that's where we're at. I'll fucking send it to you. That's okay. You can send it. There's plenty of ways to make up stuff on the internet these days. I don't have to believe it. You just gotta dig in, right? You just gotta dig in, ignore the signs around you, and just be like, hell yeah. That's not just a setup. Ivan saw this video that's like a big elaborate ruse. That's all just a setup for like some elaborate fucking porn scheme. Some elaborate porn scheme. I still love how shit, but like the music in this is so good, but it's also terrible at the same time. I think Devil May Cry, honestly, if I had to pick like a game that encompasses the year 2000 and like a few years around then, this does a pretty good job, because it's like that janky like butt rock garbage, but like also electronic music, and also like some rapid fire like drum and bass sounding like fucking just whatever. Like Devil May Cry 1 is just so, it's just such a jank dumpster. It's so good, but it's also not like it's not a bad game. That's the other thing about it that's really impressive too, is that it's not like, it's not garbage. Like it's janky, but again, it's not like some terrible game or anything like that. I was gonna say, damn, he's going fast, but I forgot you were skipping cutscenes this year. Oh, I haven't skipped any cutscenes yet, so I'm just that cool. I'm just that cool. But it's okay though, because like you know, this series went on to produce what might be some of the greatest video game music ever made.
So I invite
Straight up.
everybody, no
Like,
pressure. Put your mind at
I've always
ease.
wondered if you can get on the tail of that
That's
plane.
right.
What's that? Ivan with the 505, which what I'm assuming is the made up shit, right? This is Ivan lying to me right now. I don't know if you can skip. I think you can skip cutscenes, yeah. Shit. Oh no, now you got me second guessing myself. The damn dude, you going fast. Maybe honestly, like, it's funny because some of like I've done these like enough years in a row that like some things I completely and totally remember, and like I'll just muscle memory my way through it. Which only adds more credence to like the fact that like I love the fact that like some speedrunners just full set, like admit they're like, no, we're not good at the games, we've just played them like a million times. Which, I mean, I would disagree. I would still say they're very good at the games, because there are things that, like, to do them, I mean, yes, taking that much time to practice something and like do it sequentially and over and over and over, right? Like, I would disagree. I think that is good. That, like, you know, look at like Majora's Mask and I know. To have to do something like that over and over and over like that, and then like execute it with like any level of precision. I mean, yeah, that's difficult, like, for sure. Love that weird like shadow aura attack they have for some fucking reason. But yeah, it's you know, like look at like some of the stuff we were trying to do in like Majora's, right? There are speedrunners who can do that stuff just perfect, right? And like, no matter how much like it's just like repetition and all that stuff, right? Like there is still skill involved in that, because like having to do something with that level of precision, even if it's something that you've done like hundreds of times, right? Like putting in like that input, like I looked at a video for the remote hookshot shit. If you've never seen that, I would highly suggest looking up Majora's Mask remote hookshot. And like, just look at that shit. Look at that shit, and the fact that like people can pull that off with like, some level of consistency. I was like, god damn, like that's so ridiculous. Like it's just, and I was having a hard enough time like learning like recoil flips and like ISG and stuff like that. Like I mean, you know, like all these different like things that you can do. It's just crazy. Like. Now, routing and all that stuff, okay, yeah, I don't think that's quite as skill-based. That's a little bit more memory and muscle memory and all that stuff. But, like, I mean, so are, like, the inputs for, like, the tricks and shit like that. But still, I mean, it's hard to do that kind of stuff, like, over and over, you know? And keep, like, some level of consistency with it, because especially for games that require, like, precision. I've noticed that games that require early game precision aren't quite as bad, because it's easy to, like, reset a run. And if you're doing like a marathon style thing, like if you were doing like GDQ or whatever, it wouldn't really matter that much anyway, because like you can do it a few times, because like it's marathon, like who gives a shit, right? Like if you fuck it up 4 times or whatever, you just keep going, like nobody cares if it adds 5 minutes to the thing. So as long as it doesn't take like an hour, right? And you know, so you look at stuff like that and you just kind of, I'm gonna save over last year's garbage. I was actually going to play this with a DualSense this year, because I was going to see if it felt a little bit better on that. But anyway, I've always found it funny that like a lot of speedrunners will just be like, no, I'm not good at this. I've just done it like I've just done it like an ungodly amount of times, but I mean that's the same as like practicing like a sport or whatever, right? You know, just practicing some like the basketball or the tenile. Ah, yes, my favorite theme of the Statue of Space and Time, or whatever this is called. That is its name, right? I'm supposed to be a big Devil May Cry fan. Don't let me be wrong about this. I'm so sad that Mark and Elon never snuggled. Junk, I'm gonna send you a bill for whatever it is you just said to me. That's what I'm gonna do, man. Next year I'm gonna draft up invoices and I'm just gonna start sending them to people. You're not obligated to pay them, but I will. I'm gonna send you invoices for things that occur in this chat, where I'm just gonna be like, here's your fucking invoice for whatever the hell damage you inflicted. And it'll include things like damage inflicted on stream, damage inflicted outside of stream, damage inflicted to my dreams. I've never, you know, I don't actually dream about streaming that often, but like I do remember this one nightmare I had, and it was a nightmare because like I was so stressed out when I woke up. I was so stressed out when I woke up because it was all like, oh, it's time to get stabbed in the chest. I am Alistair. I'm a huge jackass, and I'm just gonna shove this big old sword right in your butt. But anyway, what were we talking about? My invoices? Yeah, so the invoices will include a lot of crazy shit, and I don't remember the hell I was talking about other than that, because now I've just sidestepped my own topic like 5 times. Which is pretty good. Oh yeah, the stream dream, thank you. The only time, and to not disparage other content creators, as that is illegal on this platform, I was forced to stream with a very high profile World of Warcraft streamer, and I didn't want to, and like it was like, oh, no, it'll be good. I did not want to, and I had to do it, and it was like the most like stressful, awful thing ever because I just didn't want to do it, and it was terrible. I hated it. I hated it, and it was so awful. But for some reason, I was just forced to do it, and I was like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. Wait, my dream? Oh, yes, this is indeed my dream. Yes, I was forced to fucking work basically with a high-profile WoW streamer, and I was like, this fucking sucks. What? This is the worst shit ever. It was terrible. Because despite the mediocrity of this show, I do take it seriously. I do take it seriously, and I worry about the content that we provide. Content in quotes, of course. At least you didn't dream a personal stream going really bad and then think of end up thinking it happened for a minute. No, I don't think I've ever had. I forgot what mission are we on right now. Y'all, I've already forgot what mission are we doing. what mission is this? No, I've never had any like bad dreams like that. Like as far as like something really terrible happening or whatever. Then again, I don't have like a lot of context on like I've never had to do like damage control because like something was said or whatever, and it was like whatever. I've never had to do anything like that. It's not really something I really worry about because like I don't know, like I normally say what I mean and all that shit, or say how I feel on stream. I stress out about like being misinterpreted, so I clarify a lot sometimes. But no, I've never had to like do like rapid fire damage control because something awful was said or whatever, because like For like as crazy as my mouth words are, like the worst part about that is they're deliberate. Like I don't just say shit. That's the worst part. People think I just like make up like scrunch dingled or whatever. Like, look, my brain workshops scrunch dingled for at least 6 seconds before that comes out of my mouth. Like, you know what the definition of scrunch dingulon is? I can tell you. Actually, I can't. That one has no definition. Undefined. Undefined. 6. Rapid fire. It gets worse because remember the brain starts to decay after 27. If you're under the age of 27, hold fast, for your brain deterioration's coming. also, I'm pretty. That sounds like one of those studies that's like not fucking real at all. Like that I heard like several years ago, and I'm sure that like it's not even real. Technically, brain deterioration would just start occurring like as soon as you're born, right? No, I guess not, because there's like still like a developmental period there or whatever. Only those who kiss the lion shall eat the booty. Bro, I don't want to confront the lion. Don't you? I thought you confront the lion up here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, the whole brain matures at 25 is pure bullshit. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive that was like just a made up whatever. I remember reading that years ago, and like I would not be surprised if that was just garbage. Well, garbage isn't completely fair to like some scientific shit, because like the whole point of science is like slowly learning and figuring stuff out. That's why anytime somebody compares like science to religion, I'm like, this is not a fair comparison, because religion just goes off of blind faith and shit. Whereas like science at least will be willing to say it's wrong and like move forward because it's trying to understand the meaning of everything, as opposed to just being like, fuck it, that's just how it is. Fuck it, that's just how it be, man. That's just how it be. Now I tried to leave, and then the man show up, he say hello. You ever have dreams where past dreams are the history and memory of your current dreams? This started happening to me this year. I can't say I've had that. I also don't have very many outlandish dreams anymore, which is weird, because like when I was younger I did. But I don't really have anything in particular that's like... These guys are such a fucking joke in DMC1. Like, Sin Scissors are like one of the most annoying fucking enemies to deal with, like later on. Well, whenever they come back, which I think they only come back in, what, 5? I think the enemies like that have been around, but I'm pretty sure like actually they're not the worst. The Reaper things are the worst, that you have to basically just bank a holy water for. Oh my god, it's the phantoms, the baby phantoms. I don't know if we go back in here or not. I'm trying to remember where we are. Have I faced the trial of the lion? No, I haven't. I need to fucking leave. How do I still get turned around in this damn game? I've played this like 80 fucking times. But yeah, no, no, I can't really think of like... What have I picked up recently? Oh, I got Staff of Judgment, right? So I can just hand it to Dick Clown over here. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't have as many like weird, outlandish dreams as I used to. I'm trying to think of like... I don't have scary dreams as much as I have extremely stressful dreams that happen, which is really weird. Okay, I'm gonna get Stingy level 1, and then this time I think like what we normally do is we grind out on Phantom a few times. I don't know if I want to do that more or less this year. I'm trying to think of like we at any point needed like Rorbs. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like Pride of the Lion is granted to those who do the trials of your mom. Like, okay. How the hell do you think they made that like undulating? That's a really cool visual that I feel like I've yet to talk about. Like, that's a really good visual. The like pulsating mass like columns, that's really good. And again, there's like some shit in this that's The more I think about it, actually, this entire castle has like some weird, like kind of Giger themes going on. Like, look at this right here. With like the weird like hook that comes out of like the top with like the stained glass stuff that then like comes back towards the door. Like, yeah, there's actually like several components of this castle that actually are very like Giger looking. Because it's like it's like stained glass like butterfly wings or like a fin or something like that. Like, look at how flaccid rank 1 Stinger is. And yet somehow they only made it worse in 2. Only made it worse. Like, it only gets worse. And you know what? I've gone back to 2 a few times and I've been like, you know, perhaps I was too harsh. No, I wasn't. Every time I go back to that game, I hate it even more because I just cannot understand. I cannot understand the level of mistake that that game is. And there's several games that I think are like janky, wonderful whatevers that are great. And yet it ain't that one isn't it. That is not it. Nope. Nope. Fucking atrocious. So bad. The only thing I can give to, and I mean the only thing, is probably, I think that the level design is really weird and kind of cool sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes. And it's pretty fucking rare. But like, I think that the city level is pretty cool, and I think the idea of fighting like these like weird like demonic okay. The idea of like demon infested machinery, pretty fucking cool. Because it kind of reminds me of like, and I know this has been done like a million times before, but like, kind of reminds me of the whole like infested Terran shit, right? From like StarCraft, which is pretty cool. And I know like Warhammer's done like all that kind of crap too, but that's just what comes to my brain. You have to speak up, Phantom. You're so small compared to everything else. Also, why can't his lava stay in his like his little carapace? It's a food line coupon. Hot damn! Where is food? Does Food Line exist all across the realm, or is it like just like a southeastern like? It can't be a southeastern thing. It's got to be like midwestern too, I think, right? Yeah. What do we normally do? What do we normally do against Phantom? Don't I just like whack his face? I'm pretty sure I pop DT and just smash him, which is probably doable. Just pop DT, waste your life. Seriously, what do I normally do against him? Oh, I spam Stinger on him, don't I? Might actually kill me here. No, I got him. No, I got him. Zombie! Thank you for the resub and welcome back aboard the bus. Thank you for making it rain. Thank you, Ivan, by the way, for the 505 with the timestamp to Karjutsu. Yeah, I thought for some reason that maybe my strategy involved something a bit more complicated than pop DT and Stinger, but nope, that seems about right. Nope, that seems like a good Nick strategy. Oh, we have finished 2 on stream, so that's a real thing that's happened. What year that was? It was definitely before we started doing the VoDs channel, so I can't tell you to go and watch that. That would be in the Bang Old VoDs if you wanted to see us finish 2. I would be honest with you, I will probably never, ever finish that game on stream again. It sucks. It's so bad. Like, I can't stand it. Can't stand it. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, I think... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Well, shoot. Well, shoot. Used to have them in North Florida, but I hear they're gone now. Food Lion is so weird because it, like... it like teeters between like like doo-doo garbage supreme and like really nice. Like I've been to some Food Lions that are like decent. And then I've what do you do here? Do you just reset? Yeah, that's all you do. That's all you gotta do is just reset. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this is one of the early game really solid ways to farm out some red orbs. It's really just probably the easiest thing you can do. You basically just pop double trigger, kill Phantom, save, and then whatever. That's it. What I don't understand, though, is why is this part so loud compared to the rest of it? I'm going to turn this down. Remind me to turn it back up after this. Actually, don't remind me. That's my job to remember that. The Kroger buyout of Albertsons is going to, like, 90% of free choice. And oh, kill like 90% of free choice. I've never actually been to Albertsons, and I didn't know that Kroger bought them out. Kroger down here has gotten, like, shittier and shittier as the years have gone on. Like, the one that was, like, out in the Northeast here was, like, super nice. And, like, I remember going to it when, like, I first, like, moved out on my own. And, like, dude, now it is... Oh, man. It's poop Sackingtons for sure. And I don't know if, like, the management just got shitty or what. Like, and this is, like, the other thing about, like, food that sucks right now is, like, so Eric and I went grocery shopping earlier, and as we all know, everything's, like, $8 million. And there were these little chips, and I never buy them unless they're buy one, get one free, because they're so not fucking worth it. They are not worth it on their own. Like, it's called the Good Crisp. And basically, it's like a Pringle type chip. They're really good. Again, but they ain't like, they're like $4.50 for like a can. So I never buy them unless they're buy one, get one, or like 2 for the price of 1, right? Ever. And we picked them up and we went through everything, and like, we got to the end and I looked at like the screen and I was like, oh, those weren't buy one, get one free, even though they had the tag on them. And the lady was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I wasn't like making a stink about it. And like, they were like insisting that, I hope I saved. They were like insisting, like, they're like, oh, well, we can take that off or whatever, or we can comp it. I'm like, no, I was like, please just make sure you take the tag down or whatever, so that way nobody gets confused or what, like make sure the merchandising team knows, because there's like a team that comes in the morning that does that kind of stuff. I'm sure they've started just pawning that off on regular like employees, because that was happening at Butt Buy when I was there, where like basically they were starting to pawn off like merch shit to like the regular employees, which is a terrible idea, by the way. Oh my god, even from like an accountability standpoint, it's an awful idea. But no, we don't need to try again. We're good. No, don't do it automatically. What is that shit? But anyway, yeah, so I like, they were like insistent like they take it off or whatever, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm not, because the other problem too is like, sure, they could call like a manager over to adjust that. That shit takes so fucking long. Like, I'm not about to like hold up this line for like a fucking $4 thing of chips. I was like, I'm gonna eat them, but like, but I was like minorly irritated. I'm like, what a stupid thing to get irritated over. Then I thought about it and I'm like, not really. That's the problem. Those like groceries and shit are just so expensive that like, even like minor crap like that, like if they were like $2 like they were like a few years ago, I wouldn't really care. But like once you see like everything just starting to like rack up, you're like, dude, this is ridiculous. And we actually shop like relatively frugal too. Like most of the stuff we pick up is like either stuff that's like on sale or whatever, like just try to save money here and there, right? Because there's no point in buying stuff that's more expensive than it needs to be. And but yeah, like I was just like, these stupid fucking chips, man. It's like I'm so miffed about the chips. But yeah, like they were really nice. They were like, oh no, we can take those off. I was like, no, it's cool. I was like, I'm not gonna have you like drag a manager over here to comp off $4 of chip when like the total bill's like over like $180 because it's like several weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, what I mean at this point, like whatever. I mean, I should probably get a blorb so it's a little bit less likely for me to die during this part, because that just wastes time. They just waste precious time. Now here's the real question. Who has watched the VOD of this recently enough to see how many orbs we actually ground out last time? Because I certainly don't remember. I don't remember at all. We could do that. We could do Devil Stars. I think that's mostly what we grabbed, right? Was like we need one holy water. You dumbass! It's not fucking Devil Stars. It's purple orbs. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me back out and reload really quick because, yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb. I should have done that. I'm over here buying the wrong thing. Even though, no, we just want untouchable for later. We'll use the Devil Stars to cheese Mundus because he's an asshole anyway. So, because he's a big old poop face and we hate him. I also need to get I definitely use my Christmas money on fancier groceries than usual. What a treat it is to live in America right now. What a treat! I'm reading through all this stuff, by the way. I'm just, but yeah, no, I just fucking... No, it's like... I hate that, like, when, like, groceries have got, like, so expensive that, like, I'm even, like, paying attention to, like, that. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's such a stupid thing to... But then again, I mean, like... I used to think it was, like, a little weird when people would, like, kind of fixate on, like, receipts and stuff like that, but... I have noticed over the years, especially after working retail and stuff, that, like, errors happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, those kind of things, like, whether it's, like, a system error or something like that, like, it's totally worth looking at your receipt and seeing, like, if things that were supposed to be, like, 2 for the price of 1 didn't get rung up correctly, or the system didn't flag, like, buy 1, get 1, or whatever. And, I mean, yeah, 1 or 2 things, whatever, but, like, I mean, if there's, like, 4 or 5 things that happen, that adds up, dude. Like, that's a lot of money over time, right? Oh, that's why I died a minute ago. I don't think I actually detailed. Fucking hell. Okay, I have to stand over to the left and stinger him because you can't stand to the right because he'll just kill you. He'll just kill you like a big old poop butt. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of how much I normally farm out. I think we normally have a pretty fat devil trigger gauge by the time we're done with this, and we have like a couple holy waters too. Our grocery bill's like $200-300 for a few weeks, but there are 4 people, 2 of which are growing children that eat like garbage disposals. Yep. And the other thing too is a lot of stuff that kids like. I mean, while like it can be like junk food and shit like that, it's expensive. Like some of that stuff is so much money, like crazy amounts of money for what it is. The one thing that has stayed like consistently like relatively inexpensive, and I'm so proud of my boys, is carrots. Carrots have maintained like a pretty low cost. I'm very proud of them. My boys carrots sticking it out. But I'll tell you what, man, I picked a good time a few years ago to stop eating meat and shit because that stuff has also gotten crazy expensive. Last time I had to pick up like a pound of ground beef, and I think it was for like Erica's mom or some shit. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I was like, what the fuck happened? I was like, this isn't even good shit. This is like just regular ass like ground beef. Like, what is this? Shit's crazy. Like, how just expensive like meat and stuff. Dude, how much? Oh my god, how much are Dino Nuggies? Can I get the? Can you make me like a graph on like how like the rising cost of Dino Nuggies compared to like inflation or some shit? Dude, fuck that. You don't have to raise rabbit meat. Just get Dino Nuggies. It's all good. Dude, carrots are Slap City, Michigan. They're good. They're good stuff. Maybe I should just like attack him. That might actually be a little bit faster just to do that. Yeehaw. What am I doing? Okay, let me see. What am I doing here, y'all? I think I just like I lost my rhythm. Lost my rhythm. Okay, let's see. We could do another blorb, or we could do another plorb, but I don't think it matters. I don't know how many holy waters I have because this fucking screen doesn't tell you because it's so stupid. I would assume that we'll probably need multiples of those. I'll probably do another Blorb. We also probably have enough Devil Trigger. I think I'm gonna grind out enough for Stinger too, and then we'll go. 'Cause that should be enough. I had to cook meat for my dad recently, and when I walked up to the case, I actually laughed out loud at how much it was. People say veganism's expensive, but I couldn't even afford meat if I wanted to. The whole like veganism being expensive, that was like weirdly never true. What people meant was like the fancy like weird vegan food that was like whatever was really expensive. Like vegetables were never expensive. That was always like, oh, the super organic turbo vegan like Cocoa Crispy knockoff. Yeah, that shit was expensive, right? It was kind of like how especially after Amazon bought them, Whole Foods is like not that expensive. They really aren't. Like, but you have to like buy the right shit. Like if you go to a Whole Foods and you use like your if you have like a Prime whatever, this is not a fucking shill on Amazon, for God's sake, I hate them. But yeah, so like if you buy like their like 365 brand shit or whatever, it's actually pretty inexpensive because I think you get like 10% off of those if they're on sale, and then like most of it's not very expensive in the first place. So, you know, like it's actually not that bad. And I noticed that when I went and like just bought like miscellaneous stuff there, I was like, this is like the same price as going to like a Kroger or like a Publix or whatever. Yeah, exactly. If you're buying like Impossible shit for all your stuff, you know what? You know the other funny part about that is I'm pretty sure a pound of Impossible like meat is either cheaper or like the exact same cost as like a pound of ground beef now. I'm sorry, a pound of like decent ground beef that's like not just like bottom of the barrel like whatever, which is kind of hilarious. That would be like that would ever. I never thought I'd see that happen. I also want to figure out what the hell's going on with Beyond, because like I can't tell if like Beyond just is like royally fucking blowing it or what, because like they were making some good shit and then they just like their stock price has been going down. Like I know that I think they did the nuggets for KFC, right? Was that like was that like one of the kisses of death, was they did the fucking KFC nuggets and then people were just like, this shit sucks? Like I have no clue what happened to Beyond. Like I feel like they're still around like doing stuff, but I feel like their shit has just been like dropping off the map. Impossible did pretty well because the Impossible Whopper wasn't like the worst thing ever. And again, like I mean, there's been some Beyond stuff that has been gross. But then again, there's been a couple Impossible things that I wasn't a big fan of either. So like, just because it's the shit that I like normally would eat, like doesn't mean that I'm instantly just like turbo fan or whatever. What were we gonna get? Oh yeah, Stinger level 2. Nice. We could get Vortex or Round Trip or one of those things, but let's be real, they're not fucking worth using. And I know this is heresy, but I'm not buying Air Hike because there's no point. There's no point currently, and I'm not worried about it. Beyond's at a big rebrand rework right now. Fucking what? What would they do? God, he drops pretty fucking quick with whatever the hell it was we were just doing there. So yeah, I don't think we have quite as much DT as we normally do, but it'll be okay. We'll be able to live. Your doc told you to cool it on red meat the other day, so you've been doing more chicken lately. It's a good idea. You can do more fish. Because the cool part about fish is like, this is like coming from like my perspective, is like it's still living creatures, so like I'm not personally gonna eat it myself. But the nice part about fish is that like most of it is like relatively. What am I supposed to do fucking here? I always get like so sidetracked on the I always get so sidetracked on this bit because I farm Phantom and then I forget what the hell we're doing. But fish here is actually like, if you're in the like near like a coastal area, most of it's not like horrendously sourced. So like that's the other nice part about fish, is that like normally it's not quite as bad as far as like the way that it's acquired, I guess would be the best way to put it. I wish, and I mean wish, I didn't hate fish, but my dad was so bad at deboning them that it ruined it. You could try, you could just, I mean, look, you should just try it again yourself. Just do it yourself. Do it yourself, and you say, you know what? Fuck it. This is the frosty fish. I hated Brussels sprouts. Hated them. Absolutely hated them. And then I made them myself. And then Erica has a way of making them that's a little bit different than the way I make them. She uses like a little bit more sugar or something like that to like kind of offset, whereas I don't like the sugar quite as much. I still like it either way. But if I make them, I normally do like I normally do like salt, oil, a little bit of pepper, garlic, and then toss that, and then do like sometimes like a balsamic glaze or like Parmesan or something like that, which is normally pretty good. And I think that I don't know why my throat's all scrunched, but yeah, you should just say fuck it. You should try your own fish. Now, the thing I still am not a big fan of is asparagus. And I have prepped asparagus 100 million fucking different ways, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about it. I've never been a big fan of it. There's another veggie that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I'm trying to remember which one it is. Oh, I don't know if this is the part where we're looking for that, like, the orifice thing or whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. Guys, what are we doing? 'Cause I'm up here for some godforsaken reason. God, we're gonna get bad rank on this. Fuck it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, legit, I have no idea what I'm doing. Display one's strength of the lion and open the path to acquire the melancholy. So, okay, so I'm over here running around doing God knows what and wasting my fucking time. Which means we're gonna get a bad rank, which means we'll waste even more time because we're not gonna get as many red orbs. So it's smarter to just reset and just do it right. You like the asparagus? You are the DMC master. I'm not. They gained an image that they don't really want the word vegan is bought less than plant-based and healthy. So beyond, a lot of companies are starting to move away from that kind of. Yeah, that's the really funny thing is, like, I told you guys about this the other day that and it's actually pretty good. I'm not saying this in like a negative way, but Reese's started doing a plant-based version, which like made me laugh at first because I'm just like, what the fuck? But I mean, naturally, it's got milk in it, right? So, duh. But I so like I get it, but like the plant-based one is made with like oat chocolate, and I think that it is better. What are we doing here? What do you fucking have to do for this shit? Because doesn't like Ding Dong, the second hardest enemy in the game shows up. Wait, for real? Isn't like fucking Lion-O or some shit supposed to pop up there? What? Oh, Lion-O's ass supposed to pop up? I thought like you're supposed to hit that and then you... Yeah, because you're not supposed to go in here. Like, what am I doing? The orb of destiny or some crap. Oh, magical destruction will awaken him. Right, you do just have to whack the statue. Okay. The plant-based Hershey bars are not nearly as good as the plant-based Reese's cups. Again, I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised at how good those are. Listen to this damn music, dude. God, I love it so much. It's so fucking dumb. It's like dumb. It's like dumb in the absolute best way. And I forget what you want to do. What you want to do against this guy? I think it's like I think you're just supposed to like ebony and ivory his ass, and then like as soon as the core gets exposed, you just whack it. It doesn't even make sense. Like, you don't even know when the hell he's almost dead. Like, Like, there's like no feedback. God, I love how shitty this game is. It's like it's not a shitty game, but it's shitty in certain ways that are so fucking funny. The fact that he just blows up, you have no clue. Like, there's like no feedback outside him turning red, and like that's not even good feedback as far as like the enemy's almost dead, I guess. As a matter of fact, it looks like he's just cooking like some fat new attack that you have to be terrified of. Oh my god. So funny. He's just screeching. It's sealed shut by immense power. It's so strong. It's a power glove. So bad. I'm not even up here. You're supposed to just keep climbing and go up the other thing. There's something written. The sword is your mama. Okay. Yeah, I know we can do this to turn the switch on down here, but then there's like also like a door down here or something, I think. Oh, no, it's this over here. Hang on a second. This is what I was looking for. What? This path will open with a guiding soul. I'm so tired of your bullshit game. And your weird Giger statue with weird legs sticking out of it, which is just gross. Just disgusting. Well, now I just have to take that anyway, so like, fucking whatever. Look at me taking forever on this. Dude, it ain't Devil May Cry 1 if I'm not like just somehow completely and utterly turned around. It's just the dumbest things. Yeah. I knew it was right here. That's why I tried jumping over the right and I just missed it. Dang, I'm dumb. I'm gonna tell you this, the key resides at the highest point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, part of me like, I don't know, part of me like would love to see like what RE 3.5 actually ended up being, but then the other part of me knows that it was probably a complete shit show and RE4 like needed to happen the way it did. Hey everybody, it's Berg! What's he doing over here? What's my man Verg doing? Now I'm trying to remember what the strat is for, I think there's a way you can actually, like, beat him without him getting to do, like, any of his stuff. Like, no ports, nothing. I think it involves, like, using, like, holy water or something, like, right before he, like, basically jumps. Not that it matters to me, because, like, whatever, but... Yeah, I think there's a way to do that, where you, like, hit him with, like, a holy water, like, right before he ports, and then it'll just kill him. Because holy water does a shitload of damage to everything. Like, there's not much in the game that does... What?! There's not much in the game that, that doesn't take a ton of damage from that. Shout out to Virgin for only appearing in odd-numbered series. Yeah, that's good. I love how flaccid Stinger is. I thought I had enough DT to just ignore that, but I guess I didn't. Thank you, Vergis, for your time. Well, we still got a B on that one, which is not great, but whatever. Not great, because you know I'm just running around. I'm just running around like a ding dong. Next mission. Keep moving. Go to the destination before the power of the melancholy soul fades away. Go and do it, because you gotta do it, because if you don't do it, you're just gonna die. This was also like right back. This is back before like Capcom started fucking up, you know, here and there. Which there was that period where Capcom could not do fucking like anything right, it seemed. It was Definitely seemed like it was a struggle. Even dodging in this game feels so weird. Like, then again, it feels pretty weird in 3 too. 3's got like some weird control stuff going on with it, which is like really odd because I guess it was just kind of before they figured out like what felt decent, what felt decent and what just felt just asinine. So Capcom's doing, dude. I like almost everything that Capcom has done lately has been a win. And I think it was that period with like, because I remember there were people that were like really upset about like Marvel vs. Capcom and a few of the other things that were just like absolute poopy. Yeah, they've been doing good. Dude, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look at Silent Hill Ascension. But I can't, like, I am simultaneously super jazzed about the Silent Hill 2 remake and then also just miserably concerned. Just miserably concerned. Because there's like no fucking way that it's gonna be good. It might be like alright, but the likelihood of it being good, pretty low. And that's literally just based off of Bloober Team's track record. And I mean, I guess that's not exactly fair of me though, because I'm more excited to see what the Forza team does with Fable than I am what Bloober Team does with Silent Hill. And I'm not a Forza player or even remotely care about any of that, but man, I am definitely slightly more interested to see what the hell they end up doing with Fable, because that's just like completely out of their like normal scope. What about like Kojima not Silent Hill? I don't know. I don't know anything about it really. I also didn't play Death Stranding. I know it's like a really good game, but yeah, I didn't play that, so it's not because like I don't like Kojima or anything. I just didn't play it. Mainly because it seemed like a game that required a pretty big like time investment, and like I didn't know, and like it didn't seem like a great stream game either. So I was like, those are the games that are really tricky, because like I don't know when the hell I'm gonna like. I absolutely have the time to like play them off stream, but I have to like decide if it's something I want to do, if it's something I want to do at the time, or like whatever. So it's hard to figure out. Oh yeah, it's insane, but like you never know. Maybe the devs are like, maybe they've always wanted to work on like, you know, like maybe if like a fantasy project or something like that, right? So the whole like Fable thing could end up being really good, because it could be a studio that's getting to step outside of their comfort zone in like a fun way and do something that they normally wouldn't do, which can end up being really good, or end up feeling like a complete mess. You know, it's either way. They had that like trailer thing for the new Fable, right? Because there was the... Yeah, because Richard Ayoade, or whatever his name is, he did like a little thingy for it. It was like spoken word, whatever. Look, as long as... Hey, look, it's the worst enemy ever! As long as it's not Peter Molyneux doing whatever the fuck he does. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we fucking get a holy water, because that guy is the worst. The absolute worst. We didn't even have to fight those dingle-dongs in that other room. Or maybe you do, actually, because you have to get the rusty key. Yeah, so you do have to go in there, alright. Them there, dingle-dongs. What if they instantly overpromise like Molyneux? Good call. I think that would work out for him. I mean, it would add authenticity to it, right? And that's the most important thing. They're like, we really wanted this to be an authentic Fable experience, so we lied. We just lied. What can't you just ignore Phantom here? Yeah, you can. Cool. Fuck him. I think you get more Rorbs for just ignoring his ass and just running to the fucking finish line than fighting him at any point. And that's because in Devil May Cry 1, they weight that shit so heavily. Oh my god. Like time to completion or whatever is like so important in this. Which, guess what? I fucked up because I accidentally walked over here and I wasn't supposed to do this. So I guess let me just get some... I guess let me get some red orbs from this statue. I was supposed to keep going, but I got sidetracked. Well, the Scissor Boys, they're not nearly as bad as the death assholes. They're the worst. Like their defenses feel fucking impenetrable. What are we doing? Like, actually, what am I doing? Oh, you have to kill these guys before you go into the door, right? I wasn't able to skippity-dippity enough. Giving Fable to Forza is such a weird choice. I don't care about either games, but why? Sometimes in those cases, like as far as like internal stuff, like it just depends on. Like sometimes like it's like teams can just be like assigned to it, and sometimes management for certain teams will like vie for the opportunity to do it or whatever. Like it's crazy. Like sometimes you never know. Like whoever's over that team could have been like, yeah, I want to do X, Y, or Z, and like have my team work on this or whatever. So, you never know, man. Should I use the guiding light? Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, girl. I also love how there's a secret door behind Sunface. God, that was still a B? Ugh. Stands for a B better at the game. Just be better at it. Which a lot of my stuff has been B's this go around, looks like, so that sucks. That's poop. Oh right, that's not an actual mission. That would have been so funny if it was though. I'm not gonna spend any of my Rorbs yet, even though I'm probably just gonna bank them and then dump them on a double trigger crap, because that's the way to live. Yeah, I do too. I hope it turns out. I mean, I like Fable, but then again, I fell off of Fable with like Fable 2. Because I've told this joke before, but basically, I always joke that Fable 2 broke my Xbox because it did. It just so happened that like that was the game that I was playing when it it just so happened that was the game that I was playing when it broke. So I just blame Fable 2 for breaking my Xbox. I never actually played Fable 3. I know that it's very, very weird even for fans of the series that are just like, yeah, it's a weird one. So. Why does Phantom decide that he's going to cover his face during this? Why does Phantom keep attacking Dentist? Is he stupid? Oh my god, this stupid try again thing. I feel like I didn't buy as many blue orbs this time, which is probably true now that I think about it, because I do have a pretty sizable stack. I'm gonna take a look at the next, like this screen right here. Let me see what all we're missing, because I feel like I am kind of behind on some of the power. That porb is yeah, we'll grab the porb and then we'll do blue orbs after that, because we should have enough to do the thing. Have I done, or do you have favorite games you played this year, whether they came out this year or not? That's a tough one, because it's kind of hard to remember everything that we've done. It's always like weird because I look back at stuff. Did RimWorld's new expansion come out? Yeah, did RimWorld's new expansion come out this year? Because I would say that would probably be up there. I like barely hit him. What the fuck? That's what it is. Then he get on top of him. Yeah. That's where the damage is. That is where the damage lie. On his crusty spider sack. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm trying to cheese it so hard I can just literally play the game. But instead, look at me. Okay, biotech was the windows are gone is definitely up there. But that's also like a small indie horror game. If we're talking like and there's a trident which goes into that one spot that's in the beginning of the castle. Oh my god. Oh, Armored Core? I haven't played Armored Core 6, so not for me personally, but I do know that people did enjoy that, because that's really good. He's holding a grenade launcher because that's reasonable. This Skeletron is holding a grenade launcher. Wow, that's fucking weird. That's some strange shit right there, man. And you know what? They're fucking right. Ah! Ah, the camera. Oh my god, the speed. Wow, I think that's already shut. Holy shit. No. Yes! The stinger got us through with the clutch. Oh, was Tunic this year? God, seriously, was it? That hurts. That feels like actually an eternity ago. So, yeah, I guess we played Tunic this year. Biotech was apparently last year, so that's obviously not it. I'm now having trouble remembering anything that came out this year. You know what my favorite game was? Defeating the Frame Apocalypse. Yep, that was it. Oh, yeah, duh, Gollum. Absolutely. Absolutely, Gollum. 100%. Yep. Never mind, doesn't matter. You could list off literally any other game that we did. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's all Gollum. You know what I just thought about? Is like how terrible the ranking names are. Fucking like absolute dull. It's okay. Devil May Cry 2 has them all beat with how shitty they are. How much DT does taunting bring? Not a lot. Not as much as I thought it did. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom's definitely out there too, yeah. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is definitely, I mean... I'm surprised, God, what was I gonna say about Tears of the Kingdom? How much experience do I have with DMC? I actually play DMC, every year. I am not good at it, at all. It's a game I enjoyed a lot when I was younger, and we revisit 1 and 3 pretty much every year. There's been a couple years where we don't, but we always do DMC 3 for New Year's Eve. That's our New Year's Eve stream, and I try to always squeeze in a quick DMC 1. This year I'm skipping cutscenes and stuff because like we have done. Like I told folks, I was like, if you want to see like the cutscenes and my impressions of those for the 500th time, you can definitely check that out on like the VoDs channel and stuff. What the God, the platform. This is so terrible. I love just that janky little fall. It's like, oh yeah, you play this every year. You must be good at it. But like, no, I'm not. I am what you would say the opposite. Fucking still terrible somehow. Still dying to Phantom randomly. My name's Ifrit. I let you punch. Thank you. You don't think Ifrit actually might be my, I'm not fighting you losers. You guys suck. I think Ifrit might be one of my favorite incarnations of, whatever. Oh, dude. It's time for Featherface. Time for Featherface. You know, I feel like I'm normally just like spamming like Alistair or something during this, and I don't think I ever really listened to this theme like in context. It's pretty great. Pretty good stuff, man. He's down, get him. I actually don't know how much damage Ifrit actually does to him. I don't think I've ever even tried. I don't think I ever even tried. Let's just Devil May Cry 2 his ass and just spam gun. The worst. Oh right. So we were talking about like the rating names. DMC2's is so bad, and I'll never forget when we first played DMC2, and I'm sitting there and like it's the you do that first shitty stinger on like the first enemy and it feels so bad. And the D in that game, if you're not aware, is don't worry. And there's something like so fitting about like hitting the shittiest stinger of all time. And then the game just greets you with don't worry. And it's like, oh, I'm pretty fucking worried, dude. You're like, oh, I'm worried, man. Don't worry about it. Because I'm definitely concerned. Because this is not good. This is not good. This is really bad. What does it say? Paraflames to dwell within strength or whatever? Oh, yeah. We gotta go do, Actually, what are we doing? Oh, right. Actually, yeah, what are we doing? My brain just skipped. $4,000 hours in DMC2. Who made you do it? Who caused this? Oh, sweet, there's a free holy water over there? Man, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I don't think you're supposed to like, are you supposed to like punch this? Oh no, you have to light the flame, that's what it is. Yeah. God, that is so, even with the clue there, like, imagine doing that on a CRT when things are like a little bit blurrier. And just kind of shitty, and it's like, yeah man, that's good. That's clear. Who was Cocaine Dust? Cocaine Dust, if I remember correctly, was that weird Pokemon that's like the cloud demon that's in like Sun. What's Tutorial Land? Is that Sun and Moon? Yeah, the one that's just literal tutorial after tutorial. Yeah, that one. Cocaine Dust was the little cloud Pokemon. That was him. That's who this was. What could possibly take up the first 100, let alone the first 1,000? What was done in the first 1,000 of this time sink? Of the greatest game of all time, Devil May Cry 2. But yeah, dude, oh my god, that first stinger. Because I had never played 2, like, proper. And when we did it on stream, like, after doing, like, 1, 3, and 4, like, because I had obviously enjoyed all those. Like, I remember playing 2 a little bit, but I've never, like, really paid attention to it, I guess. Because probably when I played it, it was, like, so irrelevant to my brain or whatever, because I was younger. But anyway, yeah, so it's like, God, that fucking don't worry. I think there's actually a clip of it, of just don't worry, and me just, like, you can see my soul just die. Because I'm like, oh, don't worry. There it is. Everything's okay, don't worry. You're fine. It's not fine.
Welcome to Bitter Pits.
Walmart, thank you for giving the sub to my armpits are juicy. And thank you for making it reindeer. Dude, shout out to anybody that's making a reindeer tonight, because we only got a couple more days of making a reindeer. Then he goes back into the locker. Till next year. Till next year. I don't even remember which boss that is. One that's allegedly the worst. I don't even know. Something up here. I just can't remember. It's Rorbs. I think right now they're doing like a round 2 of the gift sub thing. So I think gift subs are actually 25% off or something like that right now. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like when they do that kind of stuff. I really like the man, what the butt fuck. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, platforming. What is this? Jesus. Anyway, oh, don't do this to me. I'll just pay the troll toll. It's the underwater boss that goes invisible and the lock-on feature gets disabled and Lucia's missions. Oh my god. Oh, that's why I don't know, because I never did Lucia. Yeah, that would make sense. Thank you, Zach, for making it rainy. Did you know that the new subs and gift subs are 25% off as a Twitch bonus round? Zach, that seems like, oh god, that's a C. That stands for see you next year, jerk. Am I streaming like New Year's Day or New Year's Eve? Definitely streaming on New Year's Eve. I think I'm gonna buy another holy water and I guess get another blorb, because just in case, since I suck. See you next Tuesday? Damn, dude. If you abbreviate that, it spells SNT. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? I think I asked this last year. The little white orb, is it the same every time? If so, what is the path? Because yeah, I think we talked about this last year. I think it's like left. No, it's I don't remember what it was. Them kind of strange powers just poop my pants. Okay. See you next Tuesday. Spell backwards is a snake. Good. Good. Anyway, thank you again, Zach, for the $5, and of course, for making a reindeer. Let me see actually really quick if I just go to the right, what it does. Because you may actually have to. Yeah, I think you do have to do this. Okay. Unless it's randomized each time, which that would mean that you'd basically need to fight everything anyway. So I guess that answers all those questions. The real question is, how is this decor so aggressive with all these like fences and like archways that have like weird like deer skulls and shit? Where'd they get all this shit? Did they get it from Hobby Lobby? Because we were talking about Hobby Lobby earlier. They're stolen artifacts. I remember when the realm was simple, when we could make fun of Hobby Lobby for having stolen artifacts, and that was pretty much all we had. That was the weirdest life got. Yeah, because it went to the right this time, so I'm assuming that it has to do with yeah, you just have to actually follow the light. Jesus Christ, Yang! Haven't seen you since last year. Damn. Welcome back all the same. That's pretty hilarious. I'm flattered. I'm flattered that we were still on your follow list. Absolutely flattered. Oh, these boys. Oh, the boys. There was something with Ifrit with them, and I remember, like, we were talking about this last year, too, like, Ifrit can just ruin their life. But I don't remember what the... I don't remember what the context of that was, so... Probably not gonna... I know Ifrit destroys the fucking ice version of these guys, like the bigger dudes or whatever. And again, Ifrit just seems like it does a ton of damage anyway, so... Ha-ha! The light already picked its path, dumbass. Now you have to deal with it. But anyway, thank you again, Zach. Yeah, they're doing the gift sub thing again. So if that's your bag and you want to do that whole deal, you're more than welcome to. You can save some money on it. Now, what if I don't want to fight the stupid phantoms? Jesus Christ, how much holy water do I have? I don't know if you actually have to kill these guys. I think you do. Alright, whatever. Hey everybody, look, it's Phantom Jr. What's he up to these days? His father is dead. Much like ours. How much HP do these things have? They're probably more difficult than their actual, like, boss counterpart. Yeah, you just have to beat them, basically. Do you remember the secret mission where you have to make two of those kill each other? No, I don't. No, I don't, actually. I probably I just never did it, I'm sure. God, that mission feels like insanely long. I like how I say that, and it was 4 minutes. Like, and I'm over here like, oh, that took forever. Oh no, that took forever. All right, off with the chalice. Open up the path. Maybe it's kick 13 that I was thinking of. Yeah, because isn't this the one that's the that's like the Ifrit stinger, right? I think. What the hell does that? What the fuck does kick 13 even mean? Have I played the hardest difficulty of this game? No, I haven't. No, the only ones I can think of that I played any like reasonably like difficult whatever would probably be like 3 and 5. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. The fact that some locked camera platforming survived all the way to DMC5 is an actual crime. Yeah, it's an interesting choice. It's not the worst thing ever, but man, it is weird. Very, very strange that it survived at all. I can't remember if there's anything in this orifice, or if it's just the other side that you need to do. I think it's just the other side. God, there's so many devil stars. Which is fine by me, because hey, that means we can just those are good for cheating. Those are good for cheating against Mundus, because fuck that entire fight. I don't even, is there even anything in here that you need to get? No, because I think you need to get the... No, because this is where you stick the chalice or whatever, which I think is in the other room, isn't it? Dude, Walmart, you should do it and then just give up halfway through. Or just play 2, because it's good. Really good. it over there, maybe? I know you can fall into one of these. But I think this is just a blue orb. I don't think it has anything to do with yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with like the actual chalice or whatever. Maybe I have to go into this? Oh fuck, I think this is it. I've wasted so much time, my bonus. How will I ever live? You get out of here, I'm trying to whack this wall. Skid on now. Oh, Nevin's great, yeah. I love the ain't no rulies when you're drinking Trulies, because like it's been a long ass time since I've even had Trulies. But yeah, no, as far as like playing most of these on like the hardest difficulty and all that stuff, I will leave that to the people that are actually good at these games. Because I am a resounding okay. I wouldn't even say I'm okay, as a matter of fact. Because I think you have to take Brainathan down here, and then you drop him into the brain zone. Stick the brain in. Now here's the question. Can I remember when to use holy water on Poop Face over here to do any damage at all? I think you do it like anytime like they're just like open. Yeah, you just basically just yeah, there we go. And I think anytime he's like open, you can just do it there. Why am I doing this? There we go. God, it does so much fucking damage, dude. It's so unreasonable. And it's so cheap, too. You just fucking whatever. Now that's what I call big damage. Thank you. Goodbye, Vergus. Look at that, man. Those holy waters pay for themselves. Kind of. Not really, but, you know, sort of. Oh, okay. You do get the chop. There was one bit that I remembered that we did last year, or like the year before that. It was really funny because like there was something that I had to pick up and I just didn't pick it up and I just left. And like the game I guess lets you leave, and then my ass is like, where are we going? What do we do? I couldn't remember what the fuck we were doing. I was just like, what am I missing? And I'm like, oh, the core thing that I was supposed to pick up in this area. No big deal though. Easy to forget, right? Might I use the chalice? How's that dude even gonna sip from the chalice? He didn't even have arms. He's just a bust. You think he's sitting there and he just kind of looks at you and he's like, wow, dick move. Here's the chalice, armless man. He's like, damn, I can't even get sippies. Stop me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, are you trying to tell me that he just simply sniffs? That's it? That's all he does? Where am I going? Oh yeah, this door. Oh, the C rank. The C rank, even with... It's because we were fucking around that area. Like, couldn't remember where to go. Oh, boy. Oh, man, I should have saved that fucking holy water. What a mistake. What a mistake. And I think all we need to do is just save one untouchable for the final fight with Mundus. Because we'll save all of... Oh, gross. Every time I forget about it. Ugh. They really had no idea what the hell they wanted this game to be, did they? They're like, oh, well, here's a swimming section. It's like, oh, great. Thank God. And they didn't even... The best part is they don't even utilize, like, both the analog sticks. Ugh. Gross. Rody patoti. What are you talking about, man? There's sweet treasures in there. There's like barnacles and stuff. Get them. Smell them. Love it. Ignore the creatures. They don't even have the decency to give you the needle gun in the first area. They make you suffer without it. Like, seriously, what the fuck were they? What? Why was any of this? They just sitting there, be like, you know what we need? Underwater section. That's what we need. The children will never enjoy it if there's no fucking underwater section with a needle gun. I am the ship that carries your mother to the underworld. Trying to decide if I want to just holy water that guy. I feel like it's probably the smart move. But Griffin's also coming up, and he sucks too. So I don't know. It's a multitude of suckery. I think I would rather deal with Griffin's dumbass than have to deal with anything else. Well, this really is like back to back, isn't it, man? They just like, they hit you with that garbage, and then they're just like, how you feel about a boss fight? How you feel about a stupid boss fight right after that? No, I can't waste my sweet DT. My delicious devil trigger. Don't leave. Where are you going? Give me your bird core back. And here I was, just wanting to stand on the ground and just play the video game. But nope. Another weird ass boss fight too when you think it's like, because he like fires the thing out that you're supposed to like take up to, I guess, attack him, which is just so weird. Because yeah, I think you do like enough damage to it or whatever, you let it hit you or something and it takes you up in the air so you can actually, I don't even know, man. I don't know what the hell they were going for with that. I'm regretting spending that holy water now. Big regretties. Your screen name is horrid. Oh my god. Juicy pits. That's how you know I've been streaming for way too long, that like the juicy pits did not faze me in any way. Like this was just normal territory for where we're at. I was stylish shooting the chicken. That's true. I was. It's always stylish when you shoot a laser chicken. It's an Ocarina of Time, both with their weird ass ancient cavern pirate ship out of nowhere. You know the funny part about that too is like how awesome that segment of, okay, at least the Shadow Temples makes a little bit of sense, right? Because that's supposed to be like the ship of the dead or whatever, I guess. Like ferrying into like the afterlife. Like that one kind of makes sense, I guess. This has no fucking excuse. this has zero excuse. It's so weird that if you hold the, oh my god, it's how the hell does Dentist even fit through that hole? Was he a cat? Made out of liquid. Oh, I thought you meant the Ocarina of Time one doesn't make sense, and I was like, that one I do think it does make sense, like, because it's supposed to be like, I always saw it as like the Ferry of the Damned or some shit, or like the River Styx type deal. Some kind of like dead ship ferrying you into the afterlife crap. Like that's what I always assumed was going on with that. But yes, this is Pirate Land with a harpoon gun, rapid fire harpoon gun. first person perspective. Lizard Man in the pirate ship. Don't forget that. Like lizard demon man in the pirate ship. Because sure. there are just missions in this game that last like 4 seconds. We were in that mission for a minute. Like in a minute. Like, yeah, I'm going through this at a brisk pace, like I said earlier, but I am absolutely by no means speedrunning this. Like, we're going through and we're not watching a lot of the cutscenes because, let's be real, most of them are worthless. Outside of fill your dark soul with light or like maybe some flock off featherface shit, which I can't even remember if that's in this game at this point. Like, yeah, most of them not worth it, but even that being said, that the fact that that mission is so fucking short is so funny. Like, that's just so dumb. I'm gonna buy 2 holy waters because those are God's gift. Are you talking about the one where you defeat Nilo Angelo or whatever and you become Sparta Master 69? Is that what you're talking about? Guess who's not gonna pick up Nightmare Beta this time too? Me. Because guess who's not using it? Also me. There's something written on the skeleton's shield. It says fuck. Ouch. Fuck. Wow, I think I just went the wrong way. Nice. Damn, if only we had if only we had Royal Guard. We could just cheat. Hey kids, who's ready to parry inanimate objects? The fact you see the captain's skeleton too, like this motherfucker just rolled up to Mallet Island looking for booty and then died in his fucking chair. God, imagine how embarrassing that must be. 69, fill your mom's dark hole with light. 69. There was this ride at the fair when I was a kid that made like that sound almost exactly. With like weird like air raid fucking horn, whatever, just like syncopated, and I'll never forget it. Maybe that's what they were inspired by. They went on like Starship 500 or whatever the fuck it was called. And like a couple of Japanese dudes came to South Carolina, rode a shitty ride at the fair, and they were like, you know what? I want that in my video game right now. Most of these, even if you haul ass through them, like you're not gonna get like an S rank on them unless you grab a few of the orbs on the way. Well, you can always be ready to parry inanimate objects, but if you're not ready to parry Elvis, then what are you even doing with your life? What are you even doing? I always love situations where you hear like some crashing behind you and then you look over and it's like, oh dang, what's happening? And as it turns out, it's just some spiders just trying to ruin your Christmas. You know, thinking about it now though, I'm just thinking about the whole Harry Elvis situation. Did we? And I'm ending the question at that. Just did we? Did we? Because I don't know if we did or not. I like to assume. Okay, hang on. Let me get this straight. I did parry Elvis with a pizza. And you're sure? Like you're positive? Okay. Is there by chance clip proof of this? What are those rocks that are down here that are just like bioluminescent? What is that shit? What's going on in this castle? And how much of this were they just like, I really am curious how much of this fucking game was actually already in like RE3. Or I'm sorry, RE 3.5. Also known as the artist formerly known as RE4. Artist, maybe not known, but kind of known. Stop it. Cease. I must move at Mach speed. Oh, gross. That's like some secret mission shit, isn't it? Ew. Does it look like I got time? Did I come down here? This is where Nightmare Beta is, isn't it? Did I just said I wasn't gonna get it, and then I'm down here getting it, aren't I? No, this is it. I do need this. Okay, this is not Nightmare Beta. That's the other side, I think. Look at all these jokers. There's so many of them. Get out of here. I don't want to fight you guys. What is this guy doing? Oh my god. What a jerk. Oh, it's a platform that covers your GT. Oh, nice. I thought that was like one of the secret mission thingies. Shows how much I remember. Oh. You know, even... Oh my god. Even despite how many times we've done this for like New Year's and shit, I think the DMC Turbo Collection or whatever this is called, we only have like oh my fucking god, we only have like 80 hours in this, I think, on the PC version. But then again, we did the... Dude, if I fucking die down here in the pit of shame, I'd be so upset. Fuck! Oh my god. Oh my god. 88 hours to be specific. And that means that covers our run of DMC2, the one. The few times I have attempted to play it again and been like, God almighty, what is this game? He did it, record pace. What do you mean turning my gamer card? I don't even have one anymore. They took it away. Frankly, they take it away when you start streaming anyway, because like, there's just no chance. They asked, like, were you any good at video games before? And it's like, I considered myself okay, and then I realized once I started working on the internet that there was no way in hell you would ever be able to exceed the gaming prowess of those who are either watching you, or really anyone for that matter. You're terrible. Pack it up. Pack it up. Yep. 36%. So... Damn, I might have to pop a little Holy Rooski here to live. God, there's so many words on that. Record's 1:53. Yeah, I might have missed the record a little bit. Just a hair. Because you have to fight, you gotta fight, Doo-Doo Face over here, right? Yeah. This is where he's like, Daddy Mundus, what are you doing? Alright. I don't actually know if you can just instantly holy water his ass. Yeah, you can. You sure can. I'm over here trying to think of like when the hell we even got the Staff of Hermes or whatever this is. I'm a little bit worried about our health here. Just a tad. Just a small amount. Get out from behind the damn platform, please. Thank you so much. Dude, I will Vital Star. I am not afraid to do this. I am not doing this mission again. Actually, it'd probably be better to just... Oh, never mind. There it is. You know what, though? We could redo it, and then we could do it faster. Because I could do it correct this time. We could do it correct. Because I wouldn't want my sweet ranking... Whatever, just go. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I think that's actually not the right time to holy water him anyway, because I think it's like he takes like less damage or something. I don't know. I do not know. I actually don't know what it is that does like the most damage to him here. It's obviously not Stoopy Poopy Shotgun, that's for sure. Might be big grenade time or something. I have no idea. Looks like well, I was gonna say it looks like Alistair. Zappy gun doing pretty good. Maybe if you holy water him when he's down, maybe that's what does like the bulk of the damage or something. I'm not too concerned with finding out, but I suppose I could try next time we down him. Hey, damn! What are you doing? Oh, how dare you! Oh, how dare you! I don't even know if you can knock him down again. Oh, sweet. I never noticed he lost a wing. That's cool. Interesting. You know, this is actually a really cool fight. And I think we kind of like dashed through it last time. We probably like spammed holy water or some shit on him. Getting to see like the back half of this, especially some of his moves where like it darkens the arena and stuff, that's really, really cool. Very neat. Ironically, I put about that many hours into Death's Gambit. What, 4,000 or like 88?
Yours are definitely the powers of Sparta.
Stepfather Mundus, I'm stuck. God. God.
I cannot let you live. I serve my master Mundus.
You can't fight with that wound.
Mighty is the power of Mundus. Master, grant me one last surge of power. The power to finish him.
Ah!
Master Mundus.
Why in that scene, why is Dante steaming? Oh, right, it's raining. Okay, never mind. It's like, why has he become the steam? He's like, you kill your own friend. How could you? All right, man. We might be steaming. All right, let's hit it. We got business to attend to. There she goes. There she goes. Where does this even go? Was this the secret mission thing or something? No. Maybe. No, we do need this because this is the Wheel of Destiny. 11 minutes. Oh my god, the D, because I fucking used a thing, and it also took like 7 months to do that. That mission took longer for me than like the rest of the game has. $405 is Dark Souls 3, so clearly I just hate myself. Look, Dark Souls 3 is at least playable, right? Yeah, easy, you're right. Record pace, we got it. We got it. That is the goal of this evening. Is to do things at record pace. 1 minute and 14 seconds. Minute 14 is actually pretty nuts for that. Like, that's crazy. Is this... I can't remember which one of these is like. I know there's like a secret mission somewhere around here. That is crazy though if it's like a minute 14, because that means... God, that's fast. Yeah, there's got to be some turbo cheese strat to use against Griffin that I'm not aware of. I was wondering if you go back into the arena. Okay. I mean, it's fine. We're not doing the secret mission, but still. All that to come back here and stick a fucking piece of wheel into this. What a mesmerizing contraption this is. That then shoots bridge particles across for maximum docking. The Swamp Satyr go-tos. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Dark 3 is so weird in some spots because it's like, I mean, I've said this like a million times and I'll say it, I'm sure, a million again, but Dark 3 has like this weird problem where it's like you can tell that Bloodborne was happening at like the same time, right? Like you could totally tell because even in like Dark 2, there's not that many enemies that are just like insanely fast and like spam all over you and shit. And it's just so fascinating that like you can absolutely just see we were working on Bloodborne during this too. Check it out. And like some of those enemies are just dead on, like 100% Bloodborne enemies that are just put into Dark Souls 3. Just straight up. It's the... You know what I just noticed with those is, I've talked about this before about how, like, the 3D Zelda games are actually really good at, like spatial kind of, like, awareness stuff. Because anytime you unlock a door in that or anything along those lines, normally it'll do, like, it does, like, a really nice, like, camera pull. That camera pull is genius because... Hey, everybody, look, it's Doppelganger, but he's lightning themed. Anyway, yeah, so those camera pulls are like super awesome. Like that whoever came up with that idea was, I mean, that's genius, like straight up. Because what it does is like whenever you open up like some kind of mechanism or whatever, it pulls the camera away to show where it opened in relation to where you were, and that's like crazy important too because in games like that, especially like early 3D. It can be really difficult, especially when there's like asset reuse going on, where like there's a bunch of blue doors or like red doors or gray ones, whatever it is, right? Of kind of like not knowing what the hell you just opened, even if it was like a blue door or something that like you kind of recognize. You're like, I don't know where that is, right? So that's a really good mechanic to have, and so it's really interesting that like other games didn't do that, which is very strange to me. There's a voice in my head who says jumpies. Alright, we get to fight the boy. The more I think about it though, the fact that like I was mentioning how this is like how there's like a lot of designs in this that are very like Giger, that's really strange. Because I had never really noticed that like too much before, that there were so many like Giger-esque designs in this. I don't know if that swapped me over to kick 55. I don't think it did. It didn't. Kicky wiki. Oh, come on. God, that does like no fucking damage compared to what I thought it would. King 256. My favorite. I think if I remember correctly, the best damaging move against that thing is like Alistair's just like standard DT. Yeah. It's probably Alistair's DT into like holy water or something just to do it in like one cycle. Holy shit! I don't think I've ever seen that move. What the fuck? Fucking Ice Master over here. But yeah, so like Dark 3 is like fine, but you can definitely tell that like it's very like that there was Bloodborne occurred in that time frame, right? Which is fine for some of it, but yeah, some parts are just like they're very a lot of spammy enemies, lots of like grabs and like other crazy shit. And the funny thing is like Dark 3, you don't have quite the oh, that's right, he sucks off your devil trigger. That's stupid. So I don't end up having to do this again. Let me just use this item. Yeah, so like I'm trying to think of actually another good example of that. Of like a really grabby, like annoying enemy that just sucked. It's honestly been so long since I've actually played Dark 3 at this point that I've forgotten a lot about it. I would say I actually remember more about Dark 2 at this point, which is very, very weird that I would remember anything about that either, because I'm not the biggest fan of that either. But I don't hate Dark 2 as much as I used to, but it definitely ain't like amazing or anything like that. Yeep. Probably the first time I have not fallen down in there and just been like, here I am. Which is funny because I was so excited about Dark 3 when it came out. It's one of the few. I remember that they did the split. They did that split release shit where they where like the Japanese version came out 2 weeks or a week before the US release. Oh yeah, I'm definitely falling on the way back. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Every Souls game is tied for second with Elden Ring. Wait, what? Still think Elden Ring plays really well for an open world game. Funniest part about it though is like, and I even said it at the time. I remember going through it and I was like thinking that I kind of preferred in some ways the tighter, more like not consistent experience, but yeah, it's like the tighter experience of just like Dark 1 or something like that over it, but not really like from like a gameplay perspective, because I think Elden Ring's gameplay is pretty good. I still can't get over the fact that Liza P is named what it is. That's so funny to me. I have heard good things about it. I don't really know much about it myself, but God, every time I hear the name, I can't help but laugh because I'm just like, what were you thinking with that one? Like I know what it is, and I know what it's a reference to. It's such a strange name for a game. Well, hello there, dinosaur. Oh my God, did I remember like what to do like immediately this time? It's like every year I'm like, what do? Oh yeah, you have to fucking shoot it back at Dino Man. I don't know if you're actually supposed to come up here, and I don't even know if you're really supposed to do it up here. Fucking lying pee-pee. It's fucking lying PP. Holy shit. God, I love the name Lying PP. Now whenever I play it, I'm definitely just gonna refer to it as Lying PP. Boy, they even put your ass over here. They're like, dude, go over here and do this right. They made an it's so weird that they made an animation for that of him like crankle dangling this. It seems like such a like it's like that gets used once, maybe twice. That's how you know like a game's got like some weird bullshit going on when you're just like, man, that crank animation is used all of like one time. Like, what intern had to make that? Where am I even going? Where me go? Oh, me no even have air hike at the moment. That's terrible. What a terrible thing I've done. Damn, if me had air hike, me be able to get through faster. But me stupid, not waste orb on air hike, which is really stupid. Untruthful P-man. The main reason I didn't try out Liza PP was because, like, I've been so burned on, like, Souls-esque games that are just so fucking mediocre that I just didn't even, like... I feel like I looked at it and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, whatever. Be like, we got Mortal Shell 2 over here. The best one in terms of Souls clones. Oh my god. I think that Surge would like to have a word with you.
A man with guts and honor. I like that. But it's a shame you serve Mundus.
A man of many words. Surge is pretty PP compared to... Oh, look. You're all wrong. The Surge is so good. I like the part where it's not fun. You're so great, not Virgil. You're so good at what you do. We're really proud of you. My god. What am I, like, platforming on right here? This is just crushing my life. You know, I do think it's really interesting that they gave him, like... that they actually paid attention enough in 3 to, like, go back to their first game and, like, give Virgil some of these moves that he has in this, which is pretty interesting. Like, specifically, like, the summon swords and stuff like that. Like, that's interesting that they did that. That's definitely something that you did not have to do, right? Like, you really don't. But it helps. Stuff like that's good. What all do we have at our disposal here? Fucking nothing. Poor camera angle is what we have at our disposal. I was gonna ask how many fucking times does he do the Orb of Death? Oh my god, of course. I didn't jump in time. Look, him taunt. Oh jeez. Yeah, I should have bought some Waters of the Holy, but I didn't. Because I am foolish. Should have bought some Waters of the Holy, but I didn't. but I didn't. This fight is just fucking this. It's a whole lot of this going on. I think as long as you like jump over him and don't let him hit you with his orbs and shit, I think you can actually like pretty consistently just chain him doing that. No. That's just pee-pee. How dare you? Imagine being 4 foot taller and being able to teleport and still having your brother ram a sword up your ass from standing down. Stop forcing me into this. I just want to retry the level. It's like 2 seconds. God. Whatever, it's fine. I put no bearing on my good. Oh, actually, you know what? It would make sense to redo it just because. Here's the question though: did I save? I don't know if I actually did. I hope I did, because I would really like to be able to. Oh my God! This is like way longer than. Oh Jesus. Okay, whatever. That's fine. It's fine. It's worth it because like I could just cheat. Cheating's fun. Cheating is good. You know what's really bad is I couldn't for the life of me remember what game we were playing so much recently that like I was being Captain Cheaty in, and really realistically it wasn't that much Cheaty anyway. It was just Majora's Mask, and well, we got some cheat in. Like I got to cheat across a couple gaps and stuff, but it wasn't very good. Like I wasn't very good at cheating. I definitely need to up my cheat game to do all my trickety dickities. Hey Lily, what's up? There goes Dante finding red orbs in the cupboard. Oops. I didn't even find these in the cupboard. These are like legal. These are legal fucking orb tender. I earned these with my face. God, you build DT so fucking fast with that shit. It's crazy. Unga. Trying to remember which Devil May Cry it is where I think it's DMC3 where they actually use like it might be like some of the speedy weedy shit. They actually utilize the doors to like build for like the Royal Guard like perfect shit, which is crazy. And that's such neat tech that you would like just stand by the door and use it for like your perfect guard crap. Like that's really neat. Very, very cool. The fact that it takes multiple strikes to even defeat this thing is kind of insane. Like this is a crusty ass pile of bones that's been here for 800 years. However, for some reason, it's equipped with like a fabled magic cannon. Don't understand that, you know. Is it DMC3? Okay, yeah. It's just a really like interesting concept to basically have basically stand by those doors, use it to do like the perfect guards and get like the perfect releases and stuff, which is really, really neat. DMC3 is definitely the one I've probably spent the most time playing, even like off stream, because I remember for about, I'd say, because that was my, I wouldn't say resolution, but something that I wanted to do was like get to a point where I had like got better at DMC3 to the point where it was like, not so much like, God, camera, thank you so much. Not so much to the point where like I could like speed run it, but I got to the point where like skipping cutscenes and shit like that, I could get to like the first Virgil fight like really, really quick with like a Royal Guard bullshit. Oh God! Oh, I don't know what Erica's doing. She's yelling at Finn to do something. You can tell because she turns on full Southern. Because he's chunky. You know, if I had just fought Vergis again, like that would have been much quicker than whatever the hell it is I'm doing right now. No, actually, no, it's not. Because like we have like 80 holy water, which means I can just walk in there and just spam all over his face. You just stand your frat up on anybody, but get over there, but goddamn. I tell you what now. Scout him. Mm-hmm. Alright. And now, I can go in there and go hit my buttons and do the thing. All the good. Maybe that's what I should do if I have some free time tomorrow. I should prime up on DMC3. Can you be interrupted out of the holy water animation? No. No, you cannot. But you also cannot. That's interesting. You can't, like, if you're getting hit, you can't pause. Huh. It's fucking insane how good this shit. Like, I don't know how in the world they didn't know. You know what? Actually, that's not the only game that does that. Where. Because, like, the original Dark 2 had some really, really, really bad, like, consumable items that were just, like, out of control powerful. I remember, like, what was it? No, it wasn't Lightning Urns. I think Lightning Urns might have been a Dark 3 or something like that. But I think it was the original base game, Lightning Urns or some shit, were insanely good. No, I'm not talking about spells. I'm talking about, like, on-use items and stuff like that. Lord Almighty, look at Dragon's Dogma with Throw Blast. Even though that shit's incredible and it's so fucking funny.
Virgil, Dante, happy birthday.
Wow, Xbox 360 from the future. It's probably a good thing that we're doing like a shorter thing tonight, because gotta be up pretty early tomorrow to make some stuff for that family gathering. Because we're basically doing like our like Crimbus Spectacular tomorrow, so.
Yes, master.
Me excited to talk about the New Year's streams. I still don't know anything about the games. I look forward to Little Else as much as this every year. This is a sick ass song too. Yeah, the weird. It's such a weird choice for like New Year's game too. But I'm glad like literally anyone looks forward to it. Which, by the way, if you didn't know that we were doing that, New Year's Eve, I stream for at least the we at least make it through the East Coast New Year and the West Coast New Year, and normally go a little bit past that. I have to decide if we're gonna do oh god, I accidentally just hit next. Fuck. But yeah, it's really weird that we let me go ahead and buy this Untouchable before I forget, because I'm probably going to forget, so probably not do that. No, we didn't finish Jacuzzi because we ran out of time, because I had to start doing Majora's Mask, because we do that for Crimbus. Next year, though, I promise the randomizer will not be 20 fucking hours. I promise. Even if we end up doing like a standard logic thing, that is not going to be a 20-hour rando. I'm thinking next year, 8 to 14 hours. Hopefully 8. I would love to do a Majora's Rando in like 2 streams. I think that'd be great. Sparta is so fucking sick. And it's not really worth using. So it's so unfortunate that we'll never get a game that centers around Sparta, but then again, Sparta would be very difficult to humanize for the obvious reasons, so. I definitely played the whole series because I watched you play it. Wait, what? Whatchamacallit? The one, words. Devil May Cry? Yeah, but I mean, like, nowadays, I feel like if they made a game where it was just Sparta being cool and just fighting shit, that, like, people would somehow... What the fuck is this? Where are these places? Arbitrary fucking magic castle with these stupid fucking, like, doo-doo rooms. It's terrible. Get him. Get him, just shoot him. He deserves it. With his dumb scissors. Hey! Get out of here now. Also, how come there's no needle gun DT? What the fuck? Missed opportunity? Missed opportunity. They should go back and remake this. Can you imagine if there were games out there that got the remake treatment that, like, The Last of Us got? like a couple years after the game comes out, just pop a quick remaster. Little quick remake, remaster, no biggie. No biggie, no biggie, no biggie. But yeah, so if you're not doing anything, or if you're not spending time with your family or whatever, and you need somewhere to hang, because look, the entire point of like the holiday streams is like I wouldn't do them if like I didn't think that there was like some, you know, that like there was like no value in it, right? So because like I know there's a lot of people that just don't have folks to spend those days with, and like there's nothing like shittier than like a fucking holiday where, you know, you're just like spending it by yourself. Especially the holidays that revolve around like normally spending stuff with people. Like that's the worst, dude. Being alone on those fucking days and stuff like that just sucks. Those are crap. So what? Oh my god, my moisties! I couldn't even get to it. Don't make me resummon the moisties. Just let me take it. Just let me take it, man. Look at him! I never noticed him. The night dude who's like, he's like that away. Holy shit, man! Oh fuck, that's good. He's like that away. Oh look, he's got a friend. God, he's got more friends. They all telling you where to go and where to shove it. What the fuck was that? What is the platforming in this, man? Move over, Super Mario 64. There's a new king of 3D platforming. Okay, like, kiss my entire buttocks. Okay, you can just make it that way. That's fine. Apparently, I'm not allowed to. Got it. Oh, right, the egg. Slight problem, though. I don't remember where to stuff the egg. I don't remember if you go back. I don't remember if you go back through here or like what you do. I don't think you go back through here. Could be wrong though. Thanks, zombie. I try. Also, you know, underwater dungeon land, like, pretty fucking dumb when you think about it. Anybody you throw down here is just gonna die anyway. Throw him in the underwater dungeon. Like, is he just gonna die? Be like, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, there's that door up top, isn't there? Right. Take me down to the paradise shitty where the shit is green and the shit is pretty. Wait. Don't do this. I need to just squinch over here because there's that door that's like right over yonder way. Character from yonder website. Oh! My day is ruined. My day is just outright ruined. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna get like a fucking D.5 on this. Yeah, it's something like that, Ezgirl. I just can't remember what the fuck I'm doing, apparently. Where is the door? Son of a fucking bitch. Oh, thank you. Look, man, if there's anybody that can get an F rank in these games, it's me. I just read that dialogue as, would ye like to roast ye egg? It'd be like, yes. Yes, I would like to roast ye egg. Stop freezing me. I think this is probably one of my least favorite versions of this fight, because, like, it's so fucking annoying because you have, like, all this extra shit that they're throwing at you, right? But then, on top of all of that, it's extremely difficult to target these because there's, like, ads in the arena. So you just get to put up with that crap. It just sucks. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, don't ice beam me. Dude, hot, not hot take. Liam O'Brien's best role is still Illidan Stormrage. That man has voiced fucking everything. He's up there with Matt Mercer as voiced by Laura Bailey, as voiced by Matt Mercer. God damn it, dude. No Killy Willy. Oh my god. I think I've died more in this run than I ever have before. Probably because I'm desperate to just do things that I shouldn't be doing. Just desperate. Stop making me try again. It's even worse. It's an insult. It's an insult to my soul. Ooh. Didn't I say specifically that we didn't save? I am so glad that old man brain remembered for half of a fucking second. Oh, we had a holy water. I probably should have popped that for it. Do you remember Call of Duty had Laura Bailey as Laura Bailey featuring Russian Laura Bailey as voiced by Laura Bailey? Featuring Liam O'Brien. You forgot. And also Matt Mercer. Actually, you guys want to know? I'm gonna show you. Can I show you something really quick? I want to show you guys. Do you know my favorite? You know my favorite. You know what my favorite Matt Mercer role is? Like personally. And I know it's like this is a point of contention, right? Like, but I think specifically, if I had to choose, my favorite Matt Mercer role is medicine shop owner from Ocarina of Time. It's pretty good. Anyway, all right, so back to Devil May Cry, I guess. Okay, I have no money. I remember when we were first, well, not first, but this was like a couple of years back. I think we were finally doing, we were finally doing, that kind of looks Leo Yu? Who the hell's Leo Yu? Who is that? It's okay, I'll put that up there on my top 5 jokes that I've ever made. I'm right along the side, right along with the one where I was like, you guys want to hear my, oh god, who was it? I'm trying to remember who it was. I'm trying to remember the fucking actor's name. Oh yeah, I was like, you guys want to hear my Matthew McConaughey impression? Hey, I'm Matthew McConaughey. Oh man, fuck. But yeah, no, we were going through that, and I was like, I've never been like I'm not like a critical dice man. I don't really do tabletop anything type role playing games or whatever. I think they're cool. I just don't really play them. So stop noodling around. But yeah, we were just doing Ocarina, and I just looked at this asshole, and I'm like, why the fuck you look like Matt Mercer? Especially the N64 version, because he's extra low fidelity. But yeah, at this point, I think there's probably like 5 video games in existence that don't have either Liam O'Brien, Laura Bailey, Matt Mercer, or fucking Troy Baker in them. Like, not even as a joke. The list of games that don't have one of those actors is probably smaller than, you know, it's minuscule. Like, it's insanely small. It's the size of my brain. It's very tiny. Oh right, yeah, Nolan North. Oh, and don't forget, who is it that who plays baby Benjamin? No, who plays baby Benjamin Tenjamin? That guy too, from the episode where he has sex with his sister, which is real, right? Isn't that real? No, I done did it again. I'm just a dumb bitch. I just keep doing the same thing, just expecting different results. Also, John, did you say that fucking long-haired man with no facial hair looked like me? Did you just say that? I meant to roll back to that one. I just want to... Did you... For real? Unbelievable. That might be up there with the guy that just came in one time and said I looked like PewDiePie. And that was when I had a full-ass fucking beard. And I'm like, what even? And for reference, I don't think Poop De Poop even had a fucking beard at that moment. So I'm like, what the actual fuck does that even mean? It's like, what does that even mean? Where does that even come from? No, I'm wearing a band. I'm just confused. I'm just lost and scared, dude. Where is this godforsaken door? And how does this happen? Every time. Please. Please serve my family! Oh my god. I'm done lurking and scooting on to bed. How hard are you scooting? And are you doing like physics-based scooting, or are you doing like, you know what, I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna find this door, because this is for future Nick will thank me whenever I do this again. Okay, future Nick now knows that it's this platform. Okay, future Nick's gonna remember this. He won't, but he's gonna remember it. Would you like to roast your eggs? Yes. It may take some time. Let me summon this garbage to fight for you. Punch it. What if I could like, what if I could pop a little holy? Do you think there are people out there, it's like still, like in the year of our Lord 5586, that are straight up like they go to like the Bitterbits YouTube and they're just like, I wish he had never quit Souls. My life is empty. And then like they go to like proceed to dislike every video I've ever made. We had somebody for a while there that was like the reigning fucking champion of like mad at me, I guess, for uploading like VoDs to a VoD channel or something. I mean, like, dude, they were on that shit for like a month. Just fucking every fucking video, man. They were so pissed, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Because it doesn't matter, right? Like, it's irrelevant. But still, it was so fucking strange. I'm like, who is this one person that is disliking, like, a VOD? Like, what the hell is that? It'd be one thing if it was, like, some opinion piece they disagreed with. I'd be like, okay, I understand. But a fucking VOD? I'm like, what are we doing? I have changed. You know what's funny is I like vaguely remember that joke of the person being like, ... you fucking changed or whatever. And you know what's hilarious is like we joked about it for the longest time because it was so fucking funny, and now I can't remember what the context of it was. Oh, it was the guy that came in and said that this channel went really, ever since this channel did Minecraft, it started going downhill. That's what it was. God, what a... That's what it was. Ever since this channel did Minecraft, it started going downhill. Joke's on them. Because it wasn't Minecraft. It was literally the day I opened my mouth. That was when the decline started. Oh, man. The One Punch Man shit. That was... I still think, like, outside of the fact that that video even did remotely well at all, and that's how it always goes, is like the dumbest shit that you make that you spend like fucking 3 hours on is gonna be like the stuff that just blows up, right? Because that stupid fucking video has millions and millions and millions of fucking views, I think. Like, I don't even know what it's at now. I think it's like... Last time I checked, it was at like 3 something. I have no fucking clue what that video's at. I don't even pay attention to it anymore. It still gets comments. It still does. I still get notifications where people are like, how do what is build, please? I'm like, oh my god, I said specifically that it's done because cheats. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what is happening, dude? I was like, what the fuck? What is this? The mirror is in the dimension, and I am the dimension, and I will become. Now who in the mirror land? Damn, it has less views than I thought. I thought it was at 3 million. Never mind, everybody, roll it back. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands. So it sucks. It does actually seem lower than I thought it was. I thought it was like 3.2 million or something like that. Maybe I'm crazy. He pulled out his own butt. Go ahead and clip it and be like, Stream Man lied about his view count. I'm calling the Twitch police. Wasn't it such a delight that they brought these guys back? You know, honestly, these dudes, like, this is one of those enemies that it's like, I could have lived without them coming back. I could have lived without it. I would have been A-okay. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. This guy is obviously cheating. This doesn't look like a one-shot build thing. I mean, man, some of those comments are just some of the dumbest things I think I've ever read in my life. I think one of them, there's one of those that's like a guide thing that I have to take down. Because I'll forget about it, and then I'll notice that there's been like 10 or 15 new comments on it that are like, this still work? And I'm like, oh my god, dude. I'm like, this video was posted in like 2015. What do you mean this still work? Like, this shit, I was like, that shit was patched like 6 months into it. Because, you know, Souls games and patching. Did I even get what I was supposed to get here? That's still like the weird hill that I'll die on, that I think Souls games were like, half of like what makes them fun and interesting is like their janky, busted bullshit. And the fact that like everybody became so fucking obsessed with patching those goddamn games has like, and it's inherently, it's the online nature of them, right? And more often than not, it's not just the online nature of it, it's the PvP aspect. Which they finally, I think, came around and started doing like split patches for stuff like that. But yeah, they I don't know, man. Like, it's just so strange to me. Like, those games, I feel like they don't need that level of patching. Like, personally, I don't think they fucking need that. Oh no! Oh my god! I almost had it too. We almost went the entire game without having to do this twice, a million times, and yet here I am. Why do skeletons have noses? That didn't make any sense. Why missing the nose bone? That's stupid. Why skeleton in Devil May Cry missing nose bone? Are developers dumb? Is Capcom stupid? Jeez. On the last one. Can we also, while we're doing shoutouts to busted shit,
citizens.
I'm pretty sure you just rolled in here and quadrupled our fucking dollar monies for the night, and that's scary.
At your earliest
That's a frightening endeavor.
Thank
A very
you
frightening
for your
endeavor, and thank you for
cooperation.
making it rain. Making it rain. I should boot up unpatched Dark Souls 2 on my PS3 again sometime. Dude, I've also got a copy of unpatched shit-ass Dark Souls 2. Damn, that is what we should do. That's what we should do next year. Should do unpatched Dark Souls 2 PS3 edition. Get that extra dick. Hit that extra dick. You know, I was thinking about the whole like custom reindeer thing earlier. But after giving that person credit the last couple of years at some point at different intervals, it almost feel weird for it to not be like stolen asset. You should do the slight echo voice, like what, like whenever you read chat. Oh, you mean you talking about? Are you trying to tell me that the chat itself is auto-tuned? So every single thing that you guys say is auto-tuned in like a sing-songy voice. I'll do it. I mean, I won't probably because that's a lot, but a hard time like hitting that dude. I thought we were able to wombo that last guy, and for some reason I just couldn't do it with that dude. Ooh. Oh, dum-dums, because you're not double trigger, you stupid, stupid ass. Boy, I just kicked 55 that guy. I gotta go check on Finn here in a second. It sounds like he's being an absolute gremlin. Oh boy, everybody, it's another nightmare fight. Oh god, my favorite. If there ever were a thing that I enjoyed. You know, I'm debating on just laying down the law and saying that this is like probably my least favorite boss fight in this entire game. Like, Griffin's fine. Like, it's whatever. I mean, this dude, he sucks. Like, and I think it's like the fact that like the node thing is in like such an awkward spot, and like you have to like do like this like cute dodging bullshit to get up to it in the first place, and then like you finally get up there and like you don't do a lot of damage. I actually wonder if... Man, don't suck me in. Oh. That is a Decemberween miracle. You know what we didn't do for December? We didn't do Madvent. You may be asking yourself, did we miss anything? Probably not. On the first day of Madvent, my teacher gave to me a failing fucking grade. Oh yeah. Wait, what? I don't even know. That's right. I forgot the old Nilo was down here. Bro, is that my man Nilo? What's the point of this? Like, actually, is it the implication that like that Virgil is in my nightmare? Actually, when he takes me to the suck dimension, what? what is any of this? Damn you for taking me to the suck dimension. Okay, I gotta save some DT so I can get up there and actually like finish this shit. I think next time we go through this, I think I'm going to farm. I don't know what the cap is for Holy Waters, but like, I think I'm just gonna focus on doing that. I'm just gonna get as much fucking Holy Water as possible. Just make sure I always have enough orbs for Holy Water. You just discovered that there's 2 worlds DLC on GOG that's $10? Bro, that's good shit. That's the good cream. That sets my soul ablaze. It sets my soul ablaze with fire. Yeah, Ifrit seems pretty good. Owie! Madvent's still on the list in the shit tier category? Hell yeah.
You fool! You're so easy.
Trish, you?
Humans.
Oh god.
Sweets. You should know better than to trust a stranger. Your presence has become a hindrance to my master's bloody scheme. Now
Okay, well at least like finish talking before you start doing this bullshit, right? Like you had to just like start saying words before we were even finished. We're not even done over here, just like saying shit. What do you think the point is? What do you think the point of the soup cage is? No, don't do this. I don't want to go back to the fucking fart dimension. It's terrible there. Fucking eating Mundus poop all day. Howie. I like how this thing is just like screeching. It's just like, I can't even get back over to it because of this stupid laser. Oh my god. Oh, it's the worst. It's like everything you shouldn't do with a boss fight. Like everything from like loss of control of character. Dude, holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. That is so goddamn miserable. Like, that was like the worst. It was so bad. I'll be right back. Hang on a second. No, I'm not. Oh. Yeah, no, that entire fucking fight is just all like, that's so shit. Have I not ever noticed how terrible that fight is? Like, there are several that are very obviously like Jankmaster Jenkinsons from like 1995, but that one in particular is so goddamn miserable. Like, it's so bad. I'm just sitting here thinking about like the amount of crap that's flying at you, having to like make it vulnerable by turning on the light, and like, God, what a dumpster fire. Is that more holy water? Bro. Bro, we're at capacity. For the good shit. Wait, is that a dog? Is that a dog pooping? Also, thank you again, man. I really do appreciate it. I don't know what that put us up to tonight. Actually, is it past mid? Shit, I was gonna check and see what the hell's happening tonight at, because I genuinely, I don't have any idea. What I need to do, though, is I need to pay one of the code masters in this community. Codemaster 69s. I need to pay one of the Codemaster 69s to make us a custom script at some point. Or a custom, like, widget for Stream Elements. Because there's two things I want to do. I want to do one that does hourly wage, which would be so fucking funny. Not every night, but I think some nights it'd be really funny to pull up, like, hourly wage. And the way it would work is basically, like, it would, like, take, like, it would take, like, whatever the sub-revenue that we would get for it, which would basically just be half of whatever, generally half of whatever. And then it would take, like, donations and all that stuff, and it would just, like, parse it out into, like, a total number and then divide it by, like, hours streamed, which is totally doable. All that stuff, all of those values are available in Twitch's API and Stream Elements. So I want to do that, which I think would be really funny. And then I wanted to do another one that would be like another one that just does totals for the night, as opposed to that way, like, I never have to look at, like, whatever. Like, it just does totals. Like, I've got the one up now that does totals for, like, all the different values, but I would love to do it for, like, just, like, all of the things together, and it just turns it into, like, one. Because if we make that, we could also make our own custom goal widget, which I have wanted forever. Basically a goal widget that effectively just takes... It basically converts, like, donations, bits, subs, and all that shit into points. So that way, like, if we ever did a goal for anything, I could just put the goal at, like, 300 points. That way, like, people can support the show however the fuck they want, so they don't have to, like, they want to do donations or whatever. They like doing bits or whatever. They could do that. If they like doing subs, they could do that. Like, it would all count towards the same goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something, that's the other thing I've always wanted to. Hello, misbehavior. You're gonna run me over your foot.
I'm not. You're not gonna run over my foot.
You're gonna
okay.
do,
No.
You're gonna do the
Stop.
scream thing again.
Stop. Look at him.
He's got fuzz on his nose.
Here we go. He's gone. Oh, wait. Here's the other boy.
Oh, we gonna do that? Okay.
Yeah, all right. Come on. Show them what brothers do.
They're gonna whack each other because they're in whack mode, I think. Well, at least they're stiff. That's fine.
Stop! Oh my god! Come
Oh, here you go. Take a little creature.
Come here! Come on, Finn.
He's
Go.
going.
Alright, there you go.
Erica say, do not wake up your sister. You asshole. Oh my god, that's really funny. Fucking do not wake up your sister. You asshole. Dude, am I about to fucking die from, like, the noodle gooses? Holy shit, I am. Get out of here, noodle gooses. Be gone. Be gone from this realm. Dude, am I gonna have to use, like, a holy water against these guys? Oh, son of a bitch. I can either do that or I can do a Devil Star. I feel like a Devil Star might be a little bit safer because then I can just, like, DT and just, like, jump off. But if I get hit at all, I'm fucking dead. So that sucks. God! I feel like this playthrough has ended up being longer than the last one, and, like, what am I even fucking... Whatever, just continue. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the noodles deal a lot more damage than I thought they did. What a bunch of dicks. Dick noodles. Trying to remember how I got through here last time without getting noodles up the butt. Probably... Hate these guys, really fucking hate them, they're stupid. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, making like a custom widget for Stream Elements that just like combines everything. Because I've just always felt like that was... I don't know. Like, I hate doing, like, independent goals for, like, subs or donations or whatever, because I always feel like it leaves people out, because people like to do certain things a certain way. Some people like doing bits because they don't like doing the whole, like, PayPal donation thing. Some people like doing subs because they like to drive up their sub counter. Whatever, right? Like, there's people like to do different stuff. So it always sucked whenever we had to do, like, a goal, and it's, like, one thing that, like, maybe somebody's not as... Some people aren't as comfortable doing, like, the PayPal shit. They prefer to go through, like, bits or whatever. Because there's also, like, a tracker for that, too, right? So, like, if you like bits, it has, like, little badges and shit that goes with it. So, like, some people like to do things certain ways. I hate, like, leaving people out, so I've always wanted something that just combined everything. Next death, give me, like, 10 seconds of Karjitsu. Oh, okay, I will. How about... It'll probably be the next mission start, so I can just do that for you. A fucking Karjitsu. Which I still... I think I convinced myself by telling you that it's not real, that it actually isn't real. They should add those wall noodles in 5. You think so? You think that was the play? They're like, man, you know, there's a lot of Clyphot and shit like that in DMC 5. What should we add? They're like, I know, those fucking wall noodles that everybody really enjoyed. Actually, I'm pretty sure there is like a wall noodle enemy thing in that, isn't there? Why do I feel like I have, like, dumpster durability this time? Like, I really do. I feel, like, immensely weaker than I normally am for this. Probably because I spent so much money on holy water. Because fuck yeah. Because fuck yeah, dude. Oh, and guess who never got air hike? Oh, great. Good, good, good. Whose fucking idea was the electricity bats? Oh my fucking god, the platforming in this game, dude. Oh. So 1976. Who the hell is they? Because it's not me. I never said that. In my defense on that one, actually, that was in reference to the very beginning of the game. So, which air hike is mostly useless. However, here it's pretty damn good because like then you don't have to like noodle jump over half of this shit. So is that one move, the float beast or whatever the hell it's called? Float Master 69. Let's be honest. Most stages are pretty ass in this. There's only a couple that the shorter the stages, the better it feels, which is pretty bad. Oh shit! I need more. Okay, good. I'll have enough orbs for. I'll need like three devil stars, I think. All right. I need to see Karjutsu, which is very important. Okay, so this is apparently a form of martial arts that exists.
Let's listen in.
That exists only. This is Beef versus Chambers. Okay. So they apparently fight in the car.
This match is underway. Immediately, Gurky blocks the seatbelt escape of Chambers. Chambers looks to be out now. He's reversed his position, and now we have a dogfight.
What is this?
Gurky's looking for a front choke here. Immediately transitions to the back. He's caught by Chambers. Chambers using his feet for leverage on the steering column.
I agree. He did. He paid a lot of money to pull off this ruse.
Gurky's now got the back. He's looking for the rear naked choke.
The rear naked choke, yeah.
Looks like Chambers is going
Did they keep the horn in? That's so fucking stupid. They don't have the horn in this car anymore?
With some really good chest pressure here, and now Gurky
that would have been hilarious.
And Chambers are outside of the passenger window. This is very dangerous.
This is like two brothers who were arguing over the front seat. They turned two brothers arguing over the front fucking seat with shotgun into a sport.
No need to keep that. He's going to discard that at some point.
Is that a telephone?
Okay,
no, that would be the handle to the car door.
Now we have a game of cat and mouse. Here's another choke attempt from Chambers.
This is so fucking dangerous. Dude, you could like bash their fucking head in on like the corner of something and just die. Man, somebody's gonna fucking die from Karjutsu. I don't even know who won. What's the win condition? What's the win condition? What do you have to do to succeed? So come and knock him when the cars are rocking because there's literally two people fighting in the front. there's two people fighting in the front fucking seat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know who that is, but oh, what was I looking for? There was something else before I went on to do whatever it was I was about to do. It doesn't matter. Something you see on ESPN 8, the Ocho. Submission for sure. Whoever's in the dominant... What the fuck does that even mean? Okay, would you consider the dominant position if, like, you, like, took the car mirror? Can you beat them with parts of the car that fall off? Do you know what the rule is on that? Like, can you like if the rear view like gets like falls off, can you beat them with it? How do you truly know who's in control in that situation though, right? Y'all, we have so many clips of fucking fill your dark soul with light. I'm so debating on skipping it, but I'm not going to. Make these chips.
Strange and ironic.
Oh, that's extreme? Yeah, you're probably right. Here's the chips that ended up costing way too much fucking money. I'm gonna eat them on stream. Yeah, they're called the Good Crisp. This is the Outback barbecue flavor.
Don't even think about it. Drink
Yeah, they're like fancy Pringles. The man who made these says, Matt here, I wanted to make something I felt good about giving my kids, so I created these guilt-free crisps. Fucking Australians. Fucking Australians.
So sad that humans will always be humans. No more. Has the spot of blood been spoiled over the ages? Now, die!
Trish!
What the fuck was that gonna do? What was that gonna do to Dentist anyway?
Failure is one thing, but taking an odd behavior like that. What is the matter?
I don't know, Wiggy. He wouldn't tell me.
It is time to end your pitiful life.
Okay, like theoretically, right? If you were to in Card-Jutsu, if you were to find a way to disconnect the front seat and then beat your opponent with it, would you be disqualified? Like, do other things come in Pringles cans that aren't tennis balls? Yes, actually. There's also a chip by Lay's, I believe, that suck. They're like the Lay's version of Pringles, and y'all, they're terrible. Yeah, like if you... They did try choking a dude with a seatbelt in one episode. I mean, did he get in trouble? Or like what? Or was he just disqualified?
Those eyes.
Let me get this straight.
I see the same light.
He tried to choke a man to death with a fucking seatbelt, and it was a legal move. Wow. Who's gonna call that shit, right?
Need a mother. I can create it. As many as you want. Just like I created Trish.
Silence!
Do they still even do like are Blowjob Johnson tournaments still like really popular? I.e. like UFC shit? Or is that just like not as popular as it was? I feel like I don't hear about it like ever anymore. Once again, I mean I gotta give them credit, man, because they just straight up, they were like, you know what? Wait, what is the, what do you do to do like the ultimate, oh, there it is, it's LB, right? Also, is that like, is that like Proto Sin Devil Trigger? Because I feel like it is. I hate you so much, Mundy. You're the worst. Log Paul's brine sauce. Wait, that's not what Log Paul did, is it? Right? Didn't that bitch go and like box or something? I don't know what the hell these people are doing, man. I don't pay attention to shit. I don't pay attention to shit. Logarithm Paul. Now, was he the one where he like they were like dead body in the woods, or was that like his brother? I don't know which one's which. I legit don't fucking know who's who. Like, I have no idea. Go ahead and warp, you bitch-ass bitch. Let's do it. Oh my god. Oh my god, fine. We'll just do it again. Owie! Take that, Mundus. What was our in-game time last year? Was it 3 hours and something? I think our in-game time last year was like 3 hours and 39 minutes or some shit. So, dude, if we do like 2 hours and 30 minutes, this is gonna be pretty fucking good. Because that doesn't count cutscenes anyway. All right, here's the dealio. I have way too much fucking holy water. Actually, does holy water even work on Mundus? It does. It's not very good though. I am the storm that is approaching, provoking, proplambus brombuscandi. Boy, that's some good shit. What's your preferred way to handle Mundus? Oh, I know. Hitting untouchable and then just spamming him in the fucking pit of despair. I get, dude, it's just so, like, I love the bullshit you can do in this game. Because, like, they have, I mean, when they were making, like, half these items, they were like, yeah, fuck it, just put it in there. Give them a way to be invulnerable, right? It'd be cool. I actually wonder if there's another usage of untouchable in the game. Like, speedrun-wise, I don't even know if anybody does that. Oh, it does count cutscenes. Oh, so we're probably on pace for whatever we did last year then. That's really weird that the in-game time counts cutscenes. Oh, I guess it's not that weird though.
Life for me, and now you too. I should have saved you. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
They use an untouchable on mission 15 just to vortex the entire spike room. Oh, that makes sense. You know what's funny though is like,
this was my mother's.
As terrible as that line is,
now I'm giving it to you.
Still better than like 90% of Kingdom Hearts 3's dialogue. Not even as a joke. What a fucking move that he pulls here. He's like, let me just leave this legendary ass sword here. Let me leave this legendary ass sword next to the literal demon's corpse that just looks like my mom. Could you imagine if Dentist says that and just gets fucking mowed down by a Disney bike? Oh my god. He gets fucking attraction ridden. Attraction ridden by Sora. Escape Mallet Island before it collapses. God! Trish. Trish. Let me win your gift of lime. Tell me bim to tub midnight. You guys think they'll ever do you think they'll ever make do you think they'll ever remake this one? I don't actually know if I'd want that like at all. Like at all. I think oh, there's a red thing here for this, isn't there? I don't think I would. I don't think I'd want him to touch it. Because I feel like it's just so delightfully ass in its own way that like if you tried to remake it and it ended up feeling like either too silly or like I don't know. I worried the same thing about like RE4, but I don't know. I feel like RE4 had a little bit more. No, they did a really good job with it. RE4 is great. Like, really good. Like, one of the best remakes ever. Period. Now, granted, that list is like pretty short, but still, it's really good. They did a wonderful, wonderful job with it. Very, very proud of them for that. Because like all the janky like bullshit that kind of like 4 is like known for, you know, it's oh my god, it's like they got rid of like all the shit that needed to go, but then at the same time they, you know, the way it was changed, I think worked out pretty well. So yeah, RE2 is great. Yeah, oh yeah. Remake God of War reboot, but make it good. Goddamn. Goddamn. I know I'm like definitely like in like Outlierville, but like I mean that game's combat just never stuck with me. It always felt like it was somewhere like halfway between like some like Zelda style like action adventure shit, character action, and then like Dark Souls, and I feel like it just never, like the combat just never made sense to me, because I feel like it was just like wedged between all of those things, and it didn't have like the punch that like Devil May Cry has as like a character action game, or like a Nier Automato's. Doesn't quite have like the methodical progression that like early Souls games had. And it's not quite as like spammy or whatever as like a more traditional action adventure game too. So, oh man, too bad we don't have a second untouchable. But you know we do have 3 holy waters. Oh my god, that didn't do anything. Holy shit, that didn't shit. Look at how fucked up this boss is. Like, this shit right here is absolutely a Resident Evil boss. Dude, imagine fucking up your in like modern era. Your ass would be roasted on the internet so hard for fucking ever. Like that mistake right there. God. Trish, I feel yummy. Use ebony and ivory to get big yums. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, he's doing it. Oh my god.
It looks like we have a winner.
Jackpot.
Her mouth looks so terrible in that cutscene. Why her mouth looking like that, man? RE4 Cameron, an action game that has some bosses that ask you to have environmental awareness like previous God of War. Dentist, I shall return. Why are the cutscenes so fucking quiet? I'm so upset. Ugh. Our power is useless here, human.
When you come back, give my regards to my son, will ya?
Ah, yes. The retcon. Actually, I don't know if that's so much of a retcon as much as it is like maybe him implying that Trish, you look like my mom, we should kiss. Let's do it.
Dante.
You found a couple typos in Alan Wake 2? Did you make fucking a 6-hour video essay about it?
These tears are a gift only humans
that people would claim was a benefit to society, even though it wasn't in any way, shape, or form?
We're too late.
But Dentist, you won't have a son. You don't know what sex is, unlike your brother.
No, Trish. It's never too late.
Why Alan Wake 2 needs 13 years now? Oh my god.
Humans never give up. Are you ready?
Well, you can only halfway give up, I guess. Nero, Virginia might be your father, but he not your daddy. I want to reiterate, like, what the fuck is happening in this game.
Let's rock.
Like, the fact that this man somehow takes off a single engine fucking prop. This is it, right? Don't you just give up here? Who was it that was talking about this the other night about how that one year I was like, I wonder if I could just let go and win still, and then apparently they saw the fucking speed run, and this speed run destroys like one rock and then just lets go. And I'm like, hell yeah, my laziness has led to speed tech. That's what I'm talking about. God, I mean, it's the fact that he takes off a single engine fucking prop plane from a sewer dumpster that has like 14 feet of clearance in its runway, and then somehow he's going like full fucking speed, which looks like it maybe is like 20 miles per hour, just like going out of a hole and then into like Giganto Cave.
Sky. It's so clear. It's so blue.
What is that fucking
Sky's
dialogue?
clear. It'll always
Look at the sky, it's blue. Yes.
I feel like my heart is becoming clear.
God, this game got a fucking sequel. You know what? As much as I love it, and it is like actually pretty fun to play, and at the time,
Let's not forget,
it was pretty impressive, like character action game, whatever. It is actually kind of a fucking miracle that Devil May Cry 2 even exists. And honestly, to that token, it's incredible that DMC3 exists at all. Like, the fact that this is what it is, and then 2 exists, and then they're like, you know what? Give them a third chance. Oh my god. Just give him another chance.
Devil never cries.
Yeah, 3 exists, and then it's incredible, like, which is even better.
Okay, great. Where's the place? We'll be right there. This one has the password. Sounds heavy.
Yeah, this is really stupid because in the shop is not even in the right place, so they fuck up because retroactive continuity.
More than enough.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. You know, as far as planning goes, I would love to see what the planning actually entailed. And I hope it was just a shitty notebook full of like fucking college ruled paper that's just like, girl with boobies, lightning zigzag on boobies. She look like he mom. Boobies. Dentist Dante. Sword. Hair. Another sword. Punch. I can't punch. He punched. Yes, this was like created from. It's a little weird actually, because like there's a lot more to it, but effectively Devil May Cry was like basically born from like the scraps of like RE 3.5. So if you go, I think it's RE 3.5, which there is footage of Resident Evil 3.5, which apparently was supposed to take place in like a big ass castle, and which was of course going to be the original RE4. So the original RE4 I think was going to be like very like ghostly themed, and it was going to have like a lot of like ethereal bullshit going on, and like it took place in like an ancient castle, whatever. And I guess that whatever they scrapped from that, they ended up turning into this. So. I mean, okay, 4 deserves that though. Like 4 plays well, like it's a good game, but yeah, I mean, that game is not even fucking done. Like it is so clear that it wasn't finished. Like just straight up, like it is absolutely not finished. You can fucking tell. The minute that you play as Dante is basically the end of the game. Like you've got like a little bit more after that, and then it just all turns around. And you start going backwards and doing God knows whatever else. But yeah, 4 is like not even remotely. Not even remote. It deserves criticism because yeah, it's not done. I thought the voice recording director just said Eric, like that's all they did. They didn't even give his last name. They just don't even give him a last fucking name. They're like, you know what? Nah. Which is the one that redid everything and made really young, edgy Dante. Dustin, have you never been here for one of the New Year's streams? Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, you're talking about never mind, you're talking about DMC. Okay. No, that's its own. That was the one that, Ninja Blast or whatever the fuck their name is, dude, and it was just made some choices. What's up with Trish's art right there? And also, am I stupid, or like if you're not paying like really close attention to the fucking plot, like seeing that picture is that supposed to make you think like, oh, she looked just like Himam? Because I don't see it. Like I don't see it. But DMC is it did get like a big patch at one point that fixed a lot of stuff. I never played it. I never really played it anyway, but I know that patch added in like targeting reticles and a bunch of other crazy shit that people were basically like blown away by the fact that the game didn't have. But anyway, this concludes our 900th run of DMC, which is kind of funny because I don't even think that like we did do it considerably faster than last time. So that was like an hour shorter. Now the question is, good challenge hard. No thank. What's wrong with Dentist's face right there? He kind of looks a little bit. Kind of looks like a friend I had in a friend I had in one of my jobs. Oh, it's 2:23. Like I guess like played time. It's 2:50. So there's the game time, and then I guess that's just total time. The 2:53. I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's just like the total time or whatever. Don't forget to highlight it and submit it to speedrun boards. Yeah, man, I'm going right now. I tell you what, if you can find, forget speedrun archives or any of those places, right? Or speedrun dick or whatever the fuck people are using these days. Go find briskpace.com. I'll put it up there. I'll put risky brisky is where it'll go. That's where it's going. He got stung by bees. Oh my god. You know, really quick before we like wrap up for the night, I think what I want to do is I would love nothing more than to. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to like completely kill it. DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition got like 50 pages or something PDF document of changes to the game. God, that's nuts. That's even more than I thought it would be. Let me win your gift of lime. You know, if you submitted this VOD, you'd be at the 76th place on the speedrun leaderboards for DMC1. You mean to tell me right now in front of my face, straight up, I'm top 100 DMC? Is that what you're saying? Right now. And if I tried it again, probably immediately after that, like run it back, Uno Mas, I'd probably be top 50. What a legend. What a legend. This wasn't even what I was supposed to do, by the way. I was absolutely supposed to. I wanted to go and load up DMC2 just to see Don't Worry. That's what I want to see. That's all I wanted to see. I want to see Don't Worry one time. Just really quick. Really quick, it's like a fucking drug. Come on, man! There's only 75 submissions? That's fine. Top 100. That's fine by me. Suck it. Still top 100. You're probably top 10 in virtual highlight, not for speed, just like people that played the game. Not just people that played the game, people that beat the game. And honestly, I know for a fact, and this is not even a joke. I know for a fact that I am one of like 5 people who have actually beaten Haunted House Cryptic Graves. Because first off, nobody got a chance to, because, you know, it got pulled from shelves because it sucked. And it was broken. And for some reason, this is just not this is not letting me play Devil May Cry 2. This is actively trying to unbelievable. What is this? Why won't it let me play DMC2? I just want to feel alive and feel how bad Stinger is. That's all I want. I want to feel just how fucking terrible it all is. Also, y'all forced me in chat to not get rid of this. So I've been using a 60% keyboard for a long time, but after recently trying to like do like an editing project, I realized that like it's great, but my god, it is. What the fuck? I can't get my fucking task manager. What is this? DMC2 has officially broken my fucking computer. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, Yang, we'll see you next year, buddy. Thanks for popping in. So all we gotta do though, we gotta throw a surprise Devil May Cry stream midway through the year. Just for Yang. Okay, again, not even as a joke. I can't. So it's not even running anymore, but it's like on my screen still for some fucking reason. Figure that one out. Figure that one out, because I have no idea. Maybe we'll install DMC on the deck and play them in bed. All right, so check it out. Devil May Cry actually works pretty well on the Steam Deck. I have played 3 a little bit on it. Just my opinion, character action games on like that kind of platform are fucking miserable. So bad. But then again, I guess I just hate fucking handhelds for stuff like this, I guess. You know how it be. Wow, they're actually I'm actually proud of you guys. There were actually some clips taken tonight. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Yeah, I'm not even joking. I literally can't open Task Manager. So that's good. I mean I can, but it like I can't get the fucking window over here. And I've had this kind of shit happen before. Like this is incredible. Cause like normally I can like if it's like stuck on the monitor, you can do like, you know, fucking Windows arrow keys and move this shit, but I can't even like I can't get it. I can't do this. Alt F4 doesn't even work because it's not actually running. Like there is nothing running. Like that's it. It is. It's tried. Like this is fucking impressive. This is pretty rare. So if I try to grab the task manager right here, right, so I can hover over this, you can probably see that briefly. I don't know if it actually captures that because it's a preview window. Okay, it is still running. I lied to you with my mouth. But again, so you select it, right? And then if you do like fucking Windows doodle over here and like try to like move it over, nope. Can't do it. DMC2 has ruined everything. It has ruined everything. It ruined my night. All right, well, whatever. I guess this is I guess we're in like reboot territory at this point. So, but anyway, I'm probably gonna wrap up here. And I did want to say a big thank you to iWake, GTC. No, GTC, if you're still here, this is not a randomizer. I'm sorry, I didn't even ask that. Deranged with the resub earlier said, made the mistake of having Music Station built off memory reboot when I made a late night grocery run, and now I just want to get back in my car and drive until the sun comes up. And then Zach at Walmart and Zombie and Ivan and Needles and Jigakuro, and that is everything. That's it. That is all. I was gonna say all there was, which is not the words I'm thinking of. But yeah, so we will be streaming on New Year's Eve, barring unless something like terrible happens, like which if I get like super sick or whatever. Like, but yeah, so we'll be streaming for New Year's Eve. Oh, why am I flippy dippied over here? So if you're not doing anything that night, you want to pop in, come say hey, do stuff. They're also running the little sub event until I think the 2nd. So that night we might have like a fun sub goal or something for that, because that might be pretty fun to do. Hell, maybe we can do one to play. It's not gonna be Sonic games because the Sonic Subathon's gonna be coming up soon. There was something I was thinking about playing the other night that would have been really fun to set like some shitty goal for. We even talked about it. I've already forgotten what it was. Something Devil May Cry 2-esque. And now I can't for the life of me figure out what it was. Oh, the thing I was that y'all were gonna force me to do is to try to use this keyboard that has a 10 key on it, because I tried working on like an editing project with my 60% the other day, like an actual one, and it was infuriating because it doesn't have arrow keys and it doesn't have a fucking numpad. And I've got gaming wise, like playing games, 60%, fantastic. God, anything like editing wise without a numpad and fucking arrow keys and shit is just terrible. So, but I am not used to having that big of a fucking keyboard on my desk anymore, which is just miserable. Well, I cosplay as Officer Naughty Nipples. Jeez. I don't know, man. Oh, God, don't jinx you getting sick. Well, you never know. I wish I could get my fucking Cintiq off my desk, but alas, I am bound. Well, you're not 100% stuck to it, but it is very beneficial, I guess. I can't see what the Steam community thing is because my main monitor is dominated by fucking Devil May Cry 2 crash report. I guess I could technically terminate the process through command prompt, but I'm just gonna reboot once I'm out of here. Just get another fucking desk 5-head. It's true. The worst part about having like a bigger keyboard is like it like sticks out to the side, and like I don't have like very like sweeping like motions with like my arm like mouse wise. Like I don't do like a lot of like that movement. Have you ever like hit your fucking keyboard with your mouse like while you're trying to do something? That's infuriating. That is like the most like small fucking first world problem. But like you're trying to do something, you bang into your fucking keyboard with your mouse, you're like. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. If you guys missed the MM Rando, it was a lot of fun. It's like 20 hours, and there is definitely some struggle in there, but we did make it. So if you want to watch that while you're waiting on the New Year's thing, since I won't be streaming tomorrow, you're welcome to watch that. There's also this. You can go back through and watch this and laugh at the fact that I probably got turned around and sidetracked in the exact areas that I normally get turned around and sidetracked in. And yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for the support. I'll be back again New Year's Eve. Again, barring anything like terrible happening. Hopefully it doesn't. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.